Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time for Wrestling with Toxicity. I am your host, Super Beer Vince Hoover, joined as always by Super Bro Jason Hoover and Ginger Ninja Jax Bow right down there at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. As always, if you look to the right of your screen, you will see a nice little HelloFresh sign, and that's because this show is brought to you today by HelloFresh. If you're looking to have great home-cooked meals, but you don't want all the hassle of going to the grocery store, figuring out what you want, then having to prep and dice and mince and cut and cook and mix and figure out your spices, and you'd like to have all that work done for you so that all you have to do is cook a fantastic, wonderful home-cooked meal in just 15 minutes or less, HelloFresh is the one for you. And if you click on that little fun little banner right there on the right hand side of your screen, you click on that and use the promo code, which it'll automatically put it in for you because I know it's a mouthful. You will get up to 21 free meals and free shipping on your boxes. You can get your first box with 8 meals for just $36. They have all kinds of stuff for you, including meat and veggies, vegetarian only, keto friendly, family friendly, pescatarian. It's all there for you. HelloFresh is the way to go. So please click on that.
Pescatarian?
Pescatarian is vegetarian, but you're allowed to have fish.
Okay.
So fish is your meat protein only allowed. And it's a very good diet, by the way. And I love fish. So check out HelloFresh.com. Use our promo code or use this link right there on the screen. The first 12 people that buy a box, just one box, like I said, $36 for 8 meals. It's $4.50 a meal. It's cheaper than a combo meal somewhere else. Those 12 people help grow the channel. All that money goes right back into both of these channels. So please help us out and do that. While you're at it, I want to say hi to Bree, hi to Matt, hi to Selfbet. Selfbet, don't go anywhere. I got to ask you a question. Husky, how's it going?
Hey, yo.
By the way, anybody who is willing to jump on the show today, let me know. I can send you the link in Discord. Although more the merrier. I love having all you guys on, so just let me know.
But we have a guest coming on tonight too.
We do have a guest tonight as well. Mm-hmm. Sammy Generico, one of my faves. Welcome back, my friend.
Amigo.
Long time no see. Yeah, use HelloFresh, use that link. All that money goes back to help us out. The first 12 people that buys a box, you're good to go. And you're going to help out the channel. It's just $36 for 8 meals, and you're not going to regret it. You're going to have wonderful meals. They're very easy to cook, wonderful recipes, good to go. Matt Ward, how is it going?
What's up, Matt Ward? Oh, everyone's here tonight. Welcome in, guys.
Yeah, I like it.
Hi,
I
guys.
like it a lot.
He likes it. He really, really likes it.
Yeah. I would jump on, but I'm not part of the group, LOL. Well, if you're in Discord, I can send you the link, my friend. You know that.
Open thingy.
No, seriously.
I just ride the train.
Yeah. But, hop on momentarily. All right, Husky, I will send you the link, sir.
Thank you.
Don't switch. Husky, where are you at, sir? Send you the link.
I'll send you the link. Link it in my...
Hang on a second.
Never mind. I'm going to keep it PG.
Okay.
We had a discussion about this, sir.
I'm just joking. I can't keep it PG.
Nobody's keeping it PG. All right, so we copied that. We go here. We go
I'm going to tell them. Yeah, I told them 8 o'clock. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Self-Bet, I know you are in chat, sir. I have a question for you.
Texas Self-Bet.
Yes, we're going to be in Texas. But I need to get clarification on something because my memory sucks ass. I'm 40. I'm old. And I'm older than my brother, who is 4 years older than me, because my body says so.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You're an
my
old
body through hell.
motherfucker, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, he's 44. He'll be 45 this year, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I will.
And I'll be
29th. Yep.
So, John, you are still here, right? You say hi and then fucking disappear.
He might be in and out because of he might be in and out because he got the day off. He got half a day today.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
This fucker texted me. They got wind and tornado warnings. Woohoo!
We might die. Woo! Day off.
What?
Is the Waffle House closed? No. Then I don't want
The
to hear it.
Waffle House is open, then everything is fine. When
Yeah.
the Mouse and Waffle House close, that's when shit gets serious.
Yep.
And the mouse will close before the house.
Yeah. So the Waffle House ever closes, evacuate.
Yeah, that's nuclear fallout. We're done. There's no getting away at that point.
Mm.
I guess he's not in chat. I guess he dived in to say hi and then fucking dipped.
Self.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll mess. You know what? Fine. Show's on fucking hold while I message him on Instagram since he wants to fucking
God,
leave.
here we go. with
Here
one
we
of his-
go.
Since he
the
wants to
show's on
fucking
hold.
leave, everybody hold. Talk amongst yourself.
So, Jack, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. Really, really am. It's going to be a fun adventure. Your brother tells me we have to go to the Riverwalk.
I actually would agree. I've done the river walk when I went to San Japan, a convention in San Antonio, Texas, and I did the river walk. I actually walked it at midnight. Felt safe, no scares whatsoever.
Is it just like storefronts or riverfront or?
It's quite literally a river inside like San Antonio near the downtown area.
Oh.
And what it is, there's shops there. There's a walkway
Okay,
around there
cool.
and stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that. Like there's a CVS on the river
Oh,
that you can
shit.
walk into and stuff like that. A bunch of restaurants and stuff like that are on the river and stuff like that, and they're like
So it's like
high-end.
their international parkway. Like-
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Us Floridians have to always confer everything in Orlando
Yeah.
terms.
yes. So imagine Disney Springs, if you will, but Disney Springs wrapped around a river and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Husky
Hello,
lad.
hello.
Are you
There
trying to
he
show
is.
us your junk?
I think it was. I think that was Junk Cam. Were you shooting
Junk Cam.
OnlyFans stuff before you came
were
on?
Were you shooting feet finder material earlier?
Look, don't get on Husky because he's collabing with Mandy Rose, okay?
I fucking wish, dude. Are you
Yeah.
serious? I need that money.
Just-
You would never see me. What's Jax doing nowadays? Working for Mandy Rose.
Mhm.
I haven't
I'll
seen him
pull-
in about 10 years.
Yeah, I'll pull the old Ron White bit. You'll never see my fat ass again. I'll be on a beach with my new friends. What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Doing
Not
good,
much,
doing
not much.
good. I'm yelling at Self Bet. Sorry, we had some
Yeah.
bad weather here, and I'm constantly checking for power charge updates, sitting in the dark.
Oh,
All
they're
good.
doing rolling power outages.
In the dark, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's on his phone. Anyways, so Husk, you heard of Waffle House before, right?
I've been to a Waffle House.
Have you? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Look at me. I look like I live on Waffle House.
So, when you hear the words Waffle House is closed, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Run for the fucking hills.
Thank you.
Okay, as long as we're all on the same page about
Yeah,
this.
dude. If a Waffle House is closed, you're fucked.
Yes, you will die. You're probably going to die.
Yeah, shit went sideways.
And we're not just talking about the rain.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's put it this way: the Power Rangers could be having a fight in the middle of the town, and Waffle House isn't going to close, ladies and gentlemen.
No, the workers will be out there watching, like whip his ass, like
Yeah.
Well, I'm back.
Oh, welcome
John's
back.
John's playing with himself in the dark. That's why he's busy.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
That's an
Is he
image
al-
I'll never get rid of.
Is he having his own pitch black match?
Him versus his right hand.
Mhm.
So Sammy Generico says, unless you're the one closest to me and you just lock the doors at random times with the employees sitting at the counter staring at you. Oh, that's
they do
just to
that
fuck
one
with
by
you.
me too.
That's just
Yeah,
to fuck with
that's
you.
a generic Waffle House thing. Also,
That's-
yeah,
yeah.
by mine.
Did I ever tell you the story of how my ex-father-in-law worked one day at Waffle House? And I will ruin
Worked
Waffle
one
House for
day?
so many
One
people. I'm
day.
going to ruin it right now. He was there, former Hells Angels, big biker dude, scary individual, sweetheart, teddy bear of a man, but scary individual. Has seen a lot in his life, too. Gets a job at Waffle House, working in the back, and he's a dishwasher to start, but he's also being trained to be a prep cook. So they tell him to go stir the soup of the day. Gigantic pot, one of those massive, like 20-gallon pots.
Yeah.
He goes over and the ladle's just sticking out of it, and he goes to stir it, and as he starts to stir it, a giant rat runs up from the inside the soup, up the handle of the ladle, down his arm, jumps off, and runs into the storage cabinet. And he's like, all right, I'm out. And he just walked out the back door.
Yep, I'm out.
Yeah,
See you.
I'd do the same.
I'd burn the place down. I'm
Yeah.
like, that rat now owns this building, by the way,
Yeah.
as I'm leaving. Like, if I ever see a rat in my house, that
Yeah.
house now belongs to the rat, and I
Oh,
move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Without
That's
question.
his fucking house now. I'm not going to invade his space.
Okay, so
Without question.
I just got confirmation from John. Yes, I will be on the Wolfpack episode tomorrow night. And Jax, he and I
Doing it from my
apparently
hotel.
he and I all see eye to eye on a lot, and I'll leave it at that.
I told you that yesterday.
Yes, I understand, but he was just confirming. And he put it in all capital letters.
Come here, lean down.
All capital.
Lean down.
Why do I
Lean
feel this is going to be what it's going to be like in things in Texas?
down. Shut your Get the fuck up.
No.
Oh no, he's swinging.
Who orders soup at Waffle House? Apparently everybody, that they have to make 20 gallons of that shit.
It's what they feed the homeless people in the back.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Because it was meant to go to a
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
table, and a Waffle House discriminates against homeless people and doesn't let them in.
I go to the Waffle House for the newest UFC fight.
Yeah,
Trying to
ladies
pick
and
up the
gentlemen,
next
welcome
week fighter.
welcome to
Oh, yeah.
WWT Waffle House Torrent. I don't know where we got on this Waffle House rant,
Bree.
but it is what it is.
Time out.
What?
Bree's never had Waffle House.
In
Well,
all
they
fairness,
don't have them up in Michigan.
in all fairness, that might be for her benefit, and it could affect her health at a point where she may never walk again. So she may be good to just not go. I think at this point in her life, she might be safe to just not go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Everybody's got to have at least one Waffle House experience.
I think there's
yeah.
I think we have enough online nowadays with people catching chairs out of thin air to know all about Waffle House and the experiences. And that
That's
woman
one
got
of the
fucking
wildest
fired.
things I've ever seen.
Blows my fucking mind. There's a cute emo girl that works at the Waffle House near me. Well, now we know why Matt goes to the Waffle House.
Matt,
Mhm.
next time you
Michigan.
go to the Waffle House, go up to
Matt Ward has never had it either. Honestly, you
go up
guys
to
are
her and go,
dodging
"Hey,
bullets. I'm just
I want
saying.
to get waffles and fuck. And when she goes, no, you go, I didn't want waffles anyway.
Oh, that'll get you smacked, brother.
With a
Nope,
chair
didn't work,
at the
buddy.
Waffle House.
Do it.
Well, it's also a Waffle House employee, so she might be down.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, that is
Yeah,
true too.
point.
That is true. Yeah, that might actually be the best way to handle it.
Y'all hear about a Waffle House in Disney World?
Near.
What?
Near Disney. There's a Waffle House near Disney World.
Yeah, it's around the corner. It's on International Plaza.
Oh,
Or International
hey,
Drive.
by the way, I'm just gonna call you Cannabis when you come on at 8:00. By the way, that's your nickname.
Yeah, at
for
8
me,
o'clock, we're going to be
Cannabis.
joined by
Okay.
Canna, one of the newest members of the PWC, or as Jax
Oh, yeah.
calls him, Cannabis. There's nothing
Oh, yeah.
better than a Waffle House at 2 a.m. You know what I prefer at 2 a.m. is Village Inn.
Yes.
They better, dude. I went to a Village Inn and they forgot to ask me if I wanted my pie, so I got a free whole pie.
I've never been asked if I want pie. And I didn't even know that was a
read your
thing. Are you...
fucking receipt? It says they have to ask or you get free.
Wait,
Yes.
you get receipts? Fuck receipts, man.
That's why you never get free pie.
That's fine. It's
I
okay.
have never
That's-
experienced a Village Inn.
At 2 a.m., I get a massive Philly cheesesteak from Village Inn. It's like this freaking big
That's what I'm
with
talking about.
extra fries because they just dump, because it's that late, they just dump as many fries as they want. So good.
So, Husky, when you come down to Florida, we're going to take you to Village Inn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, dude.
Husky, I have a quick question.
What's up?
On your trip back from the festival you went to not too long ago,
Yes, sir.
when you saw that big monster truck Domino's Pizza, was that somewhere around the St. Augustine area?
That was, yes, it was. It was like we were heading to Gainesville. It was
the other day.
it was a Domino's in St. Augustine.
You were going
Yeah,
to Gainesville? What were you doing in Gainesville?
Yep.
Well, I go to Fest in Gainesville every year, Halloween weekend. It's like a
Oh, shit.
pop punk festival.
Dude, you're like you're not even an hour north of me if you're in Gainesville. Like it's a
Yeah,
straight shot north from where I'm at.
Yeah, I usually go down there for Halloween weekend, and the day before we got an Airbnb in St. Augustine. We're like, let's just do some touristy shit, and we're leaving the Airbnb, and we drove by this Domino's, and there's this fucking jacked up monster truck that has the Domino's shit blasted all over it, and on the back it says, "Yeah, because we can."
Yeah.
It's the biggest redneck flex you've ever seen.
It's the
was
most
like, that's
Florida. It's
fucking
the most Florida
brilliant.
Domino's ever.
Yeah.
Canna asks, "What's Village Inn?" Imagine Waffle House, but with 10% more class.
And style.
Candace, I'm going to need you to go find a Village Inn.
Yeah.
Just-
He
and they
did.
may not-
He did watch Die Hard.
He did. He did. We saw that, so he can stay.
Canna, you had never seen Die Hard before?
There's so.
Not
Oh my God, the list of movies he listed off, it blew my mind. But yeah.
And I'm gonna get in contact with my people at Disney and see what you're talking about. If that's true.
Well,
or not.
Generica says the Waffle House Disney news was satire. It's not happening.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, IHOP's a better comparison for Village Inn, but IHOP would be, I think, 10% classier than Village Inn.
Okay.
By the way,
Imagine
quick secret,
IHOP,
we are so off fucking topic. But imagine this.
but not IHOP.
So, I learned something great
Dirty
from IHOP. I learned something great from IHOP. You ever wonder how their omelets always seem to be so extra fluffy and thick? The eggs? No.
They put pancake batter in there.
They put pancake batter. They put a bit of pancake batter in their eggs, scrambled egg mix to make their omelets. And I do that now all the time. And it's so fucking good.
It's bad.
And by the way, because I add vanilla to my pancakes, I add a little bit of vanilla extract to my pancakes to give a little extra punch. But that little bit of vanilla in the egg, I cannot believe how good it is.
Is that why
It's
they're so,
so
damn
good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's like crack.
Yeah, Bree.
And get the joke, because crack, you have to crack an egg to crack the, and the crack. I'll see myself out.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, I got it. Okay.
Anyways,
Okay,
Shall we talk
if
about
Waffle
the
House
topic?
is classier in Kentucky than IHOP, that says a lot about Kentucky, and you should move.
As someone from Indiana, I co-sign that statement.
Yeah. Yeah. IHOP. I love IHOP. I love IHOP. Their steak tips and eggs. I don't know what they marinate their steak in, and I have asked, and they will not fucking tell me.
So good.
It's so good.
God. I'm gonna
And-
pull a super bro here.
So good.
Did y'all hear about? Don't we have super bro said it a minute ago, and I feel like we just all glanced over it.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But is it?
We're
it's
fat guys talking about food.
We're here to talk about.
something special coming up this Saturday.
I told you we're like
Did
way
I-
off topic, but we're fat guys talking about food. What's more
We're gonna
exciting?
be inside like.
We could change. We could.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Is the rumble? Is the rumble?
Hold
is
on.
The rumble?
I'll let him finish.
Oh, finish.
Oh, it didn't clip. You son of a bitch. Why is my clip not
Oh.
working?
You
I
go
got it.
back
It
and
froze.
clip it.
I got it. I got it.
It's called VODs.
I got it. And my camera froze again, so I'll be frozen in the clip, but that's fine. That's even funnier.
That's even funnier.
Because if you look at where my face is, it looks like I'm just staring down at him doing it. So it's
Yeah.
even better.
You take it and like it.
I just got that look on my face like, oh, is that what he's doing?
Thank you, Bree.
Hey, it unfroze. Perfect. Look
Yeah,
at that.
there you go.
I don't have to fix it.
Bree.
So Bree got it clipped on the PWC. I got it clipped on my channel. We couldn't do better. That's awesome.
Super Bree. Every time he gets ready to do something, you say something.
What are we talking about today?
No, wait. Realize this. This has been going on our entire lives.
Every time you go to,
Well, I mean-
time he goes to do this, you go.
And another thing.
Hey, if you can't get a word in, that's on you.
It's just funny.
Matt
Now's
says,
your
"Don't
chance."
worry, I don't want to be in Kentucky." Bree is now hungry. Johnny Gargano ordered that when I ate at IHOP with him, and that was the big steak omelet. I think I got it. Neep says hello.
Neep.
I'm sure
Salute.
Neep has been full detective mode since Monday Night Raw, seeing everything. I'm sure he saw what the Undertaker said to Bray Wyatt when he whispered at him. But Jax, if you want to go ahead and reiterate what Undertaker said to him in that moment.
Moments define this industry. This one was special.
Yes, it was.
Passing of the torch.
Yeah, big
Oh,
pat on the back.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
And honestly, I think Bray kind of needed it, but didn't at the same time. You know, this storyline, yes, we as WWE fans are not been accustomed to long-term storytelling. We've been accustomed to storytelling that's just way too damn long or one and done. So a lot of people are complaining that yes, this Bray Wyatt stuff is good, but it's not keeping their attention, and it's taking forever to come to a conclusion.
Well, I'll
So-
say this about it. Everybody is entitled to their opinion,
Yes.
but their opinion is stupid and wrong, and they should shut the fuck up. Because this is one of the best storytelling plot points that WWE has ever done. Your screen
Second.
is flashing.
Yeah.
I said one of. It's not the, but one of. Your screen is flashing, Jason.
My screen?
Your picture. The thing you just lit
Oh
up.
no. Yeah, I did it on purpose. It
It's-
stays on
Get your
longer that way.
attention.
It doesn't get my attention. It's going to give me a seizure.
He complained like this when we were kids too.
Always.
Whatever.
Fucking always. Are you kidding me?
Always.
It was
Dude.
awesome to see the Percy Pringle guys interact as well between LA Knight and Taker. Yes, there was a full circle moment for LA Knight there, as he was managed by Percy Pringle, aka Paul Bearer, on the Indies. So yeah, it was a full circle moment for him. It was kind of almost a passing of the torch to Bray. It was a very important moment. It took a little bit longer than it should have, but it was a very important moment. In and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it on the afternoon show. Raw was a good show, but they cut things in the wrong places once the Bloodline segment ran over. That cage match should never been cut. You could have cut the entire portion of Charlotte getting introduced and brought out and talking with Bianca. They could have come out together, done something very quickly, and then that match could have happened, or just cut that match. The DX segment could have been cut down. As great as it was, we didn't need the 6-man. As great as it was, that could have been cut down. We shouldn't have lost that steel cage match. That being said, I've seen some people on TikTok, even people I respect, that are like, I agree. I can't believe WWE's making me say this, but I agree with the Bellas. They shortchanged the women, blah, blah, blah. The Bellas need to shut the fuck up. They just weren't asked to be there, and they got butthurt.
Mm-hmm.
The reality was they really worked on it. I'm telling you, Matt, a Stream Deck is the way to go. But there was a lot, like a lot of what you had in the 30 years of Raw with women, you kind of don't want to highlight.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like
Yeah.
there's like 20 years of stuff you don't want to highlight when it comes to it. And there was tons of and to say that they didn't highlight the women because of Sasha Banks is a load of shit. That is just straight bullshit.
That's what
First
people are
off,
saying.
Yeah.
That's what Brie
No,
and
not
Nikki
people,
said.
Not people. Brie
That's
Bella.
what Brie and Nikki Bella said.
Yep.
I think they were drunk. They seemed
Yeah.
drunk. Here's the thing. Triple H, huge fan of Sasha Banks. Tried to get her back. Understood she needed to go to Japan for her own well-being. Doors always open. Why would he not want to highlight her?
Right.
That wasn't part of it at all. And it's just an ignorant take of somebody who got butthurt because they weren't invited.
Mm-hmm.
So, and by the way, what was plastered all over advertising, commercial breaks, banners on the bottom of the show the whole night? Nikki Bella Says I Do, her new reality show. So fuck right off.
Yep.
I hope WWE drops that shit. I hope they stop pushing that shit. Yeah, thank you, Jericho. There was like 90% of the history of Raw that wasn't representative, except like the most we got was video packages. There was only so much you can do even on a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that video package was maybe 5 minutes long at max.
And who's to
But
say we don't
best-
see? Yeah, Matt has a great point. Matt has a great point. Who's to say we don't see Mercedes Moné in the Rumble, not as Sasha Banks? It could happen.
That could be the workout they have with New Japan.
Could
Mhm.
be.
No one's ever thought about that one. I love how Husky's eyes get real big in his mouth like that. Yeah,
Yep. I agree. Yeah.
I agree. Yep. I love
I'm-
Husky to death.
I'm a Muppet, dude. What can I say?
When I finally get to see Husky in person, I'm gonna kiss him with my eyes closed and my mouth open.
I'm not gonna say no,
And
brother.
the fly down.
See?
There you
And
go.
the fly is down.
Flies down.
Yeah, flies down.
Flies down. Whatever happens, happens. If there's a docking
Um,
situation, then Starfleet Command, you're all go. All right, Matt. I already see your comment, and the first part of the problem with your comment is the first 4 words. I was watching Wrestle Talk. They was talking about how they let the legends putting over talent during the night.
I didn't see the legends putting over talent.
Actually, with the DX one, it was very. Look, we're not going to wrestle you guys. However, these guys are going to do it for us. You know, Montez Ford, the Street Profits, and Seth Rollins putting in and stuff like that. That one I saw.
Well, I mean, the Undertaker put Bray over.
They take a break. Yeah.
Flair put his daughter over. The poker game was a poker game.
It's a poker game.
Yeah. I don't think Mercedes will be in the Rumble because New Japan wants her first match since May, and that's not till February.
Except a battle royal or a Royal Rumble is not a match.
We're
Stop
getting in,
looking at the statistics.
we're
Not
technically-
statistically, I'm just saying it's not a match.
Yeah.
Her first singles match would be in New Japan, and it would be a great advertisement for New Japan in California.
Yep.
Hey, you guys saw, and they can pronounce her as New Japan's. They did it with Mickie James, Impact Knockouts champion Mickie James with her belt. They can easily say that it's the formerly known as Sasha Banks, now New Japan's Mercedes Moné is here. Oh my God. We can get Michael Cole saying it's boss time one last time.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Well,
I could see it happening.
Look,
I don't count on it. This is a fantasy booking, and don't get your hopes up. But it could happen.
As I mean before, yes, don't get your butt hurt with the wrestler that I fantasy booked doesn't show up type thing. I mean, they've only got 7 women announced so far for the women's Royal Rumble, and 15 out of the 30 men.
Yeah,
I think they're done announcing men.
I think so
for
too.
sure.
I got a
Yeah, I
feeling
think
a lot
for
of the rest of
sure.
them are going to be either outsiders or people just there they are.
there'll be some NXT guys, a couple legends.
I wonder what's going to
surprising
happen
him.
with Brock.
I don't know. I don't. So the way I see it, and this is just again fantasy booking. Bobby Lashley gets in the Rumble. Brock comes in a couple people later. They of course go at it. And then maybe Theory helps or distracts Bobby enough that Brock Lesnar throws him out. He's pissed. The Hurt Business, who is either in the match or comes out, they all team up and throw Brock out. Boom, you have a Bobby Lashley versus Brock storyline for later on, plus the reuniting of the Hurt Business. But if this latest rumor, which take this with a Mount Everest grain of salt, I will say that again, a Mount Everest grain of salt, it is just a rumor. There's nothing confirming anything, nothing about it. If the rumor of Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania happens, we could get Stone Cold in the Rumble, which if that glass breaks, I'm going to pee myself because we're going to be there live, and I haven't seen that man live in 20 years. I'm going to pee myself, but Jax, just hold your cup down and we'll be good. I don't want to pee on the people in front of me.
Pee on
No,
Nate.
I don't want to pee on the people in front of us. I'm not peeing on Nate. Are you fucking kidding?
Pee on the silverback.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, we will never see Superbeard again.
Ever.
Yeah, if you guys want to do anything with this channel, don't fucking no. Fucking
I'm not
dead.
sleeping Saturday. I'm not sleeping Saturday night.
We're gonna be
He's
so
staying with
wired.
us Saturday
We're gonna be
night.
so wired.
AJ, I agree that might happen.
I do think we
I
get
can
that.
see that happening.
I think we get that. I do think we get that, and I think we may again fantasy booking. Wade Barrett music, because it's going to be Corey Graves and Michael Cole calling the event.
Right.
So all of a sudden we hear, "I've got some bad news for you," and his music
I've
hits,
got
and Wade
some
Barrett.
bad news.
Oh my God, Wade Barrett, and then 2 or 3 people later, Pat McAfee comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Pat McAfee dumps Wade Barrett, or vice versa. Then it sets up the whole "you stole my spot" in commentary, which they've kind of, Wade Barrett had said, like, when he that first night on SmackDown, Michael Cole made the joke about Pat McAfee fighting him for a spot. He goes, Pat's going to win that. I haven't been in a ring, and I don't know, da-da-da-da. But since then, the man has been getting in shape and working in the ring. Wade Barrett has been in the ring.
Really?
Pat McAfee has not stopped training in the ring that he has at the Thunderdome. I'm just saying, there might be something there.
Yeah, and he's got that ring at his.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the ring at the Thunderdome. When I say Thunderdome, I don't mean the WWE Thunderdome.
Yeah,
his new studio is called Thunderdome.
Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a WWE ring in there. Because they gave, when Vince saw the one he had, Vince immediately said, get rid of that. I'll give you one of ours. And they gave him a WWE ring.
Nice.
So he had like a High Spots ring that he bought, which we all looked at and found out those are way too fucking expensive. But he's still got his stuff and he's still staying in shape. Because Pat even said when he was done wrestling he was going to go back to 270, but has he? No. Not at all. Why are you flicking off your headphones, Jax? All I saw was this. You're muted, sir.
Yeah, you were muted, buddy.
I could see. I was just doing something stupid.
Oh, okay.
I can see Pat being a surprise entrance to the Rumble.
Easily.
The place would
kinda cool.
explode.
Yeah.
I'd
Place
pee
would
myself.
explode.
Like
I'd
midway-
pee on
Okay.
Silverback.
So if
Like
you're gonna
mid-
pee, well, I'll
midway
hold.
through.
No. I'll hold my cup. You can pee. Like we don't. I'm not
Oh, no,
taking
I'm pissing on
blowback.
somebody.
Nobody.
I'm not
can't
taking
believe
collateral damage.
If I can't piss on the Alamo, I'm pissing on somebody.
Okay, but don't do it anywhere near Silverback. I'm not taking collateral damage for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
piss
get
on
knocked
Sam
over.
Stackhouse.
Okay, fine. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
No,
That's-
What are you doing?
That's just as bad of an idea.
That's
Yes!
that's not even any better, is it?
No.
I really need to start thinking before I say stupid shit.
I hope to God they're not watching. As
And
much
if
as
I
Tell
we,
y'all, I love
I
y'all's
had nothing
man
to do with
titties
this.
so much. I just want to
And-
kiss your man titties.
as don't do it at Coop House. We're gonna be at Self Bet's place, and don't fucking do
Yeah.
it there either.
I think one day we are going to Dukes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are gonna go to Coop's one day. Go see the cows. I
I want to see the fucking cow, damn it.
want to see the cows too. Do it in the Self Bet streaming room. No, because I need that
He spends a lot
room.
of time in there now.
I need that room. I'll be doing.
I'll piss on it
f-
before you use it then.
Yeah.
So
No,
so you
after.
get blamed for
After.
it.
After. No.
No, we'll piss on it. And be like, look what he did! I pissed in your room.
No. Any
Shenanigans.
fans of the Geeks and Noobs podcast every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing it live from San Antonio, right from Self Bet stream room. So that'll be pretty awesome.
I'm telling you right now, I'm waiting for that text tomorrow around 12:15 when Superbeard goes, got it done.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty damn awesome. I'm excited.
That's the last text we're all waiting for is Superbeard's.
Yeah, you gotta love monthly paychecks. Makes
I'll be right
things
back, guys.
all.
Give me 2 seconds.
All right. Makes things all the more exciting. So when Jack Six backs, we will get to our Royal Rumble predictions as we have a half an hour left before NXT, which, by the way, I should probably go ahead and bring up Spectrum TV and get that set up.
Oh, yeah. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Da-da-da, Spectrum. And we're going to mute that. And we're going to go to guide. And then we're going to scroll down. Oh, Law and Order's on right now.
Nice.
Watch live.
Is it SVU, UCF?
It's
blah, blah,
SVU.
blah.
It's SVU.
SVU, okay.
Yeah.
Husky. Wild predictions of people showing up at the men's
We'll get to that.
and
Let Jax get back.
I was
We'll get to
controlling
Wild.
conversation I'm waiting for. Anyways,
Well, no, there's a question in chat. Do you think Big E will be a big surprise return? And there's a segue into your question.
there we go.
I don't know of his health updates. However, he has looked very good recently. in a lot of the stuff we've seen him in. So hopefully, I'd like to see Big E. Like that's another one I'm gonna pop big for is Big E coming back.
Yeah, good old Tampa boy.
Yeah, like just the thought of hearing, "Oh, Royal Rumble!" Like, I would
hard
flip
Jimmy.
I would flip the fuck out for that.
Could you
But-
imagine though? He comes out to his old NXT music. 3 ain't enough. I need 5.
Oh, Husky, just to let you know,
Rick, sir, welcome to the show as well.
I'm going to.
We're talking the Royal Rumble.
have Jay send me the link.
Mhm.
So when the winner of the Royal Rumble points at the sign, I'm hoping to call in enough time to get the winner pointing at the sign to be live on stream at the same time.
Oh, that would be sick.
That will be nice.
That would be awesome.
But Husky, you first. Your wish, dream, fantasy people. One for the men's, one for the women's Royal Rumble. Go.
Women's Royal Rumble, I would love to see Kyrie come back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be awesome for her. For the men's, I want a Randy Orton return. I
Okay.
never in a million years would have thought I would say that, but I want a Randy Orton return. I think that pop would be massive.
Huge.
It would be pretty big.
And have
Unfortunate-
him eliminate Matt Riddle. If Riddle's
or maybe
in it.
the other way around.
Or it could be the other way around, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think that the RK Bro tag team people would go so nuts for that I think that maybe it might be best just to put them back together. But
Yeah.
also, I think that Randy Orton, if he does come back, because the way his health was at the last report, it was not good. If he does come back, a tag team might be the way he has to go,
Yeah.
just for his own safety. Matt mentions that Naito will be a free agent. I would pop to see him in the Rumble. That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh, that would be nice.
A Naito
Um,
debut would be crazy.
Quick question for the people on the PWC: is the screen flickering for some reason? I don't know if it's just my StreamYard or if it's
well, they're on-
actually flickering.
They're on ads right now.
No, I'm not seeing
Great.
it. I'm not seeing it flicker.
I don't
or
have it
anything
pulled
on
up
there.
to be
It's just my
honest.
StreamYard, since no big deal.
right.
Don't know why it's
Yeah.
doing it, but it's
Ginger Ninja, your picks. Fantasy.
Fantasy, anyone I could see show up for the
Anyone.
men's. Let me start with the women's. I would love to see Deanna Peraza show up.
Thank you, Rick.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Deanna Peraza would
loved
be
it.
huge.
And
I love Deanna Peraza.
for my men's, it'll never happen, but I would, because I just think he'd give a Kobe Kingston style vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Wayne.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
That
Very
would be
nice.
pretty cool.
That kid's
Super
gonna
bro.
do. That kid's gonna do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And he's only 17.
That's what gets scary.
He's so
I-
good, so young.
Super
We
beard.
we may get Mickey James once again, but that's not really my pick.
No.
But someone along that lines is Jordan Grace.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that idea.
And in all honesty, she could do it, and she could go into the men's and dominate there as well.
Yeah.
Um,
And give Rhea Ripley a run for her money.
for the men's, Pat McAfee and Wade Barrett have always been my surprise ones. Somebody else that could come into the men's one.
Ooh.
I mean, this is going to sound really out there, but Okada. And I have a reason behind it.
Yeah.
Because he legit has some like kind of heat with Tony Khan and also wants to work with WWE. He's not a huge fan of Tony Khan, and when I say heat, it's not like anything necessarily happened, but
He doesn't like being touched.
well, we all found out he didn't like being kicked in the face. He beat the ever loving shit out of that
Ooh.
dude.
He beat the brakes off of that boy.
Dude, yeah.
That was ugly.
Jay White's another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just get a raid?
No, that was Rick. Rick liked our stream, even though he liked it a while ago, but it just now let me know. It's weird. Oh, Jacob Fatu, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Batu would be a great wild card.
That
You
would
mentioned Jordan Grace, Jonathan Gresham.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, you give me Jonathan Gresham any day of the week, anywhere, and I'm watching it.
Love
Yes,
that
sir.
dude. Love that dude. And I think he was right in what he said about the Ring of Honor shit that happened when it was bought and how he got screwed over.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was absolutely right in what he said.
So my two from AEW's Core Jade for women's.
From AEW? Core Jade's NXT.
No, wrong. What's her name?
Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
Jade Cargill.
I could see that.
Well,
We'll see her go against Bianca. Nick Aldis.
Ooh, that's a strong possibility.
I think
'cause
Nick
Friday
Aldis isn't
night,
even-
He'll be doing
yeah.
a watch along.
I don't even think that's a wild speculation at this point. I think that's just speculation at this point. I don't think Nick Aldis falls under wild anymore. The Jade Cargill one is that's wild in the sense that it's not even a possibility because Tony Khan has proven he's not willing to work with WWE. Going back to the 25th anniversary of DX and all that shit he pulled with Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
And the fact that he does nothing but still badmouth WWE, which is stupid.
Yeah, he needs to let that shit go, dude.
Yeah,
it's
so
not a good look.
I do
the thing
believe that.
The thing
Go
is,
ahead.
Triple H is just sitting back going, "Okay, Tony, go ahead, say whatever you want to say and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead."
I that's why like we could have such great crossover matches. There could be even a once a year pay-per-view where there's a big crossover event and you could have those dream matches. It wouldn't really have to matter for anybody, you know. It's just an event that happens a year, but it's not going to happen because you know, Tony Khan, as much as he quote unquote loves the Forbidden Door, he wants to keep shitting on WWE. And he really like he tried to burn that bridge with the Billy Gunn situation. Where it's like, yeah, you can go, it'll be great, you can go. And then an hour before the show, you know what? No, you can't go. Like that's bullshit.
It really is.
Mood swings from all that coke.
That's true too.
Okay.
I mean, look at him at the start of AEW and look at him now. He is gone off the rails.
I don't know. Well, no, I think he's on the rails, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but there was somebody. There was a wrestler who's put out there that supposedly he's constantly giving cocaine to people and other drugs and stuff in the locker rooms and trying to be all buddy. Now they could have just been butthurt over not getting a contract or whatever. So again, speculation, rumor, take it with a grain of salt, or in this case, a grain of snow, Colombian snow.
A
But
grain of snow is a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. Now, we are 15 minutes away from NXT. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to our Royal Rumble predictions.
Awesome. All right,
So
so
let's start
first
with
match we're going to go over is Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one.
I think Bianca's keeping that belt till Mania.
I have Bianca Belair going over Alexa Bliss.
I think, for prediction purposes, I'm going to say Alexa Bliss wins and it continues a feud till Mania where Bianca wins it back.
I am going to go with Alexa, but she does not get the title. It's a disqualification.
Oh, that's a cop out.
That's already happened.
It doesn't mean it won't happen again.
That's a good point.
No. Yeah, I'm going to go with Alexa on that one. I think there's going to be spooky shenanigans. But
What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking?
I said Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but you were so keep going. Anyways, all right. So next match is going to be Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Wow. That's pretty.
I'm going Roman over Kevin.
Yeah.
Sadly, I have to go Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious it's gonna be Roman Reigns that wins. Sammy's biggest test is to see if he helps Roman win.
Oh, speaking of that, friend of the channel and one of the people on Friday night fight night here on the Panda Wrestling Company Twitch channel, Mike DePlessis, sent me a picture of somebody leaked it of them making, like, you know how they do the chairs, like the souvenir chairs.
Yeah.
It's from Elimination Chamber, and it's Sammy in a pod.
Oh.
Really?
Could that just be because it's in Montreal and it's Sammy's hometown? Like,
Maybe.
do something promotional for that? Or is that kind of leaking what is happening with the booking? And that Sammy is exiled from the bloodline. He enters into the chamber. And
I
wins
don't
the
think
chamber.
that. I don't think so. We just got the full circle of Jay defending him for a week later to end it. I don't see that happening, even by Elimination Chamber. I also think you got to remember. Here's the other thing about leaks and pictures. They're not always correct either.
Yeah.
It could have also just been somebody making a chair themselves and saying that it's.
That
You know,
very well
so that's a
could be,
possibility
yeah.
too, especially since it's so easy now to make that kind of stuff at home.
It really is. I mean, it's not like it's Mattel leaking toys for like a movie coming out or something like that, you know.
Yeah, and even toy leaks don't ever work out all 100%.
Show that picture up. It looks. This
If you
looks
send it-
pretty like.
Send it to me on Discord. Send it to me on Discord,
Yeah, Discord.
I will do that.
and I'll
now.
put it up on the screen.
So, while he's doing that, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
That
Bray
is-
Wyatt.
That is easily a Bray Wyatt victory.
LA Knight.
Really? You're gonna
Why
go
would-
LA Knight?
Going on
I need an explanation
Yeah.
to this, because why would on Bray Wyatt's first match back, after all this time, are they going to have him lose?
Because Uncle Howdy is going to get in his head and he's going to have a mental breakdown.
That's not how good storytelling works. I
We'll
don't
see.
think they do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we take a step up over Super Bro on the card.
Yep.
We'll see. All right. So, out of
It's also a Bray Wyatt gimmick match. What are you thinking? He's
Whatever,
just coming
we'll see.
back, and it's a Bray Wyatt gimmick match.
and we'll see. So we have the Women's Royal Rumble next. There are 7 people that have been announced: Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Gonzalez, Shayna Baszler, Zelina Vega, and Emma.
I'm going Rhea Ripley.
Yes, sir. Make
Rhea
that two
Ripley.
for Rhea Ripley.
3.
Yeah, all 3 of us, Rhea Ripley. I don't care who they bring in. I don't care who the surprise is. Rhea Ripley wins that thing, hands down. Rick actually asked the question while you're writing all those down. If you could bring back a classic WWE wrestler to the Rumble, who would you choose?
Why do y'all have to ask me these questions?
A classic wrestler.
Yeah, so like a legend.
Can I bring a tag team?
Sure, why not?
Toxic Turtles.
Nice.
I'm not joking.
You know what? I would bring back
I
the
want-
tag team, the Killer Bees.
I
Bees.
want.
Hmm
The Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman.
Damn it, that's a good
Ooh,
choice.
that's a
I'm gonna
really
go
good
something
one.
similar. Ken Shamrock.
Oh yeah. Terry Funk's chicken.
Very fun. Just a chicken.
Just a chicken.
It's a
Yeah.
raw chicken, no Terry, just a raw chicken. I cannot find his thing.
Rick's wife said Hulk. That would be terrible. Hulk Hogan would be an awful choice, and the whole
Also,
place
man can
would
barely
erupt in
walk.
booze, as they did last night at the opening of Raw.
That was hilariously
Yeah.
bad.
Dan
my
to be
God.
Severin. I think, unfortunately, he is not in good health.
Yeah.
That would be
it's-
cool though if he was and he could come back.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, since we've got like 10 minutes left, Men's Royal Rumble: Kofi, Santos Escobar, Ricochet, Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, Rey Mysterio, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Omos, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross.
Easiest pick of the night, Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
Yep.
Cody.
Something Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Actually, and the thing is, I think Sammy's going to be in the Royal Rumble, and it's going to be Cody and Sammy down to the last 1 and 2.
It's a possibility. I think he'll be at least in the final 4. Matt Cardona is another one of the surprise entrants. I think it's going to happen. And I guess my wild speculation on that one is because he did trademark Zack Ryder himself. I think he comes out very early, like 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like within the first 5, he comes out as Zack Ryder. does the whole, he comes out, and as soon as he hits the ring, he gets thrown out. I mean, immediately. And then around 15, 16, he comes back out as Matt Cardona ripping up the Zack Ryder gear and comes back as Matt Cardona, and then he lasts to the Final Four.
That would be amazing.
And of course, Chelsea Green is supposedly going to appear in the Women's Battle Royal Rumble, as she has been signed for the last 2 months with the company.
Yeah, because she's been just waiting for creative to finish up with something, I guess, for her.
And I think the Rumble's where they're going to introduce her. What if we get the major players in the Rumble? I mean, maybe.
I'd pop for Brian Myers.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love that. That'd be pretty cool. Who was somebody else? I was thinking of? Heath Slater.
Yeah.
Was somebody else I was thinking that might make an appearance.
I got kids.
Fuck it, bring back Rhino.
Yeah, I mean, they have a working relationship with Impact. Why not?
Might as well.
Oh, one of the other things was I think that we may, if not at the Rumble, very soon after the Rumble, seeing the return of Sanity.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've been leaking that with Nikki Cross all over the place. So if we don't see them show up in the Rumble, it'll be like maybe the Raw after Rumble kind of thing.
I think it would be better if they did it the Raw after Rumble. That way, because a unified group all at once.
Yeah.
Where if you do it at the Rumble, it's going to be like bits and pieces. Or if they're like all coming at the same time because they're all near the same numbers. But I think it'd be better for at the Raw after.
Yeah, but there is definitely.
I sent that thing to you finally.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I finally got it.
Let me pull that up. Okay. Let me bring this up for the screen. Share
Looks like
screen.
could be like a prototype for a design or something.
I think it's just like promotional poster style. This doesn't scream he's in the Rumble to me, or into the chamber to me.
Just looks like it'd be like promotional.
Yeah, just promotional poster. Like when we got was it Triple H on one of the pay-per-view posters and he wasn't even on the card?
Oh, right.
That kind of thing where it's just like he's the kind of the biggest. It's Montreal. So you're promoting around your biggest star.
Yeah, it's him and Kevin Owens' hometown, so of course.
But what it could also be,
you're gonna want to use them on your poster at least.
But instead of having Roman in the Elimination Chamber, it could be a number one contenders match for the other belt. They could decide like, hey, we're splitting them up. Cody's going after the Raw title. Who's going to go after the Universal title? Elimination Chamber decides who's going after it at WrestleMania. And they could put Sammy in it like, you need to win so that you could just take the pin for me at WrestleMania for the Universal. And it could be because The Rock is not going to be there. And I know there are some people who still think The Rock's going to be there. I think that The Rock's excuse of, I'm not ring ready, I think it's an excuse, but I don't think he's going to be there. Or it's him pulling an Edge, or Edge said, I'm not even medically cleared, and then 2 days later shows up in the Rumble. So I would, it may be almost a backup plan style thing. Oh, we can't get The Rock, so let's do this.
Right.
Hold on. They're doing the triple threat for the women's title tonight.
No, it's a summit. It is a summit.
Summit.
It is basically a contract signing. It's just another word for a contract signing. It is a summit. So they're going to talk to each other in the ring. Probably with a mediator. So it's not the match tonight. That'll still be at Vengeance Day.
Which is...
in February.
Gotcha.
February 3rd? I don't know, something like that. 4th?
February 4th.
Yeah,
4th?
like
Okay.
So, yeah, it's... how does Kofi save himself in the Rumble?
I think that trend's over with after last year.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he's done with that.
I think maybe not, only because in that Santos Escobar match, he did some things similar to how he saved himself in the Rumble. So I'm sure he'll plan something, but I think the person we really need to look at is Soul from NXT.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all real good. Yeah.
She's gonna go nuts, and I cannot wait for that. Also another surprise entrance in the Women's Battle Royal, Royal Rumble, Naomi.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
That's when
to see her
that's
come
when
out
I'd
to the
put money
Bloodline
on.
music.
I'd like to see her at least come out as a heel, come out maybe like, not with the glow stuff, but come out, and then join the Bloodline. Because
Yeah.
right now it's 2 against 3 on Sammy in the Bloodline. Paul, Solo, and Roman. I mean, Solo's just doing what Roman tells him to do, but it's still 2 against 3. If you get Naomi, she could help side it and balance it out to where it's 3 on 3 on how they feel about Sammy, and it could help extend the story a bit. Katana Chance too.
Yeah, Katana
Yeah.
Chance can do some wild stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're only going to see 1 or 2 NXT guys in the Royal Rumble, but we'll probably see like 4 or 5 NXT women in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I think the 2 from NXT men, it's going to be Braun and Carmelo.
Yeah, I agree.
Your two singles champions.
And I'm going to make a bold prediction. If we see any more than just those 2, Carmelo's coming up.
It's possibly.
Yeah, because he's ready.
He's been ready.
Rick says, his wife thinks the glow is amazing. I think Naomi's glow is awesome, but I also think her coming back as a heel or coming out to the Bloodline music, like Jason said and like AJ saying, might be in. I think at the Rumble, maybe not. You could have her come out to the glow music, but instead of her dancing, she just runs straight down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she, kind of shows heelish tendencies and then comes SmackDown the next week, she can kind of like drop the glow completely and come out, in a Bloodline shirt and whatever. So it's a possibility.
Yeah. I think outfit's going to mean a lot too, because if it's all like muted dark colors and stuff like that, instead of the neons and stuff like that glow or blacklight reactive clothing and stuff like that, that's going to be a big thing too.
That's a good point, because Wes Lee's actually the North American champion right now in NXT, not Carmelo.
Yeah, Wesley. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we could see Wesley. That would be interesting too.
Wesley could do some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, he could do some good shit.
So
The Rascals were amazing in Impact.
God, I loved them. All 3 of them.
Yeah. It's a
So
damn shame he went and did some Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Moron.
Marquise
Why
asked, how do we
perception?
feel about Jay White being WWE bound? I hope it's true.
Same here.
Bree
like it.
says Von Wagner.
Hey, baby.
So that's Bree's pick. So we know Bree's pick is going to be Von Wagner. So we can write. Go ahead and if Dad Hat's still in the chat, go ahead and pencil her down for Von Wagner for the Royal Rumble on her prediction sheets. Go ahead and mark that down now. We know her pick.
What's his name? Vincent and that other guy from
Dutch.
Yes. You think they make an appearance?
Bree, we're not talking about how you're going to feel at home with the quickest elimination when Von Wagner comes out. We're talking about Von Wagner winning the Rumble.
Hip, baby.
I love it.
See, look at that. She's even put in emojis that she gets so overly excited she works herself up and throws up.
Oh,
Poor
yeah.
thing. Poor thing.
Sickly in love with Von Wagner.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going after that. I got so distracted. I love my
Vincent
soundboard.
and Dutch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Vincent and Dutch. I don't know what's going on with them. We saw them in the crowd in NXT.
And then
They were there
And
for
then-
tryouts. It was confirmed by some inside sources that they were there for a tryout / seminar.
Mm.
That's great, but why, if you have somebody there for a tryout, do you have them in the crowd and put them on
Yeah.
camera?
Yeah, they hang out.
Yeah.
They were
Well, no.
sitting. It was a fan took it because as you noticed, they were sitting all the way up off hard cam side where they couldn't have been seen by the camera.
I
mean,
don't know.
When the day Sami Zayn had his tryouts, I was at this showing of FCW and stuff like that. And I was sitting right next to him and the Zombie Princess and a couple other guys that tried out with him and stuff like that. And that was a very surreal day. But they were there, and a lot of the guys didn't make it. So, I mean, if they do, they do. They don't, they don't. I would like to see Vincent and Dutch in the WWE.
That'd be cool.
Especially if they could either hook up with Joe Gacy
Yeah.
or Bray.
I think they'd be somehow tied into the Bray storyline.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that the Uncle Harper character, I think that's going to be Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
And if they're doing the funhouse shit and they're doing real life people, Bill Huskus the big boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all genders, it is time.
Does Zoom have a waiting room?
Yeah,
Together.
Okay.
I got it. He's in there now.
Okay, cool.
He's coming in.
It's Monday morning. Why don't we have some fun with Bron Breakker, right? So I'm here at the PC. I know Bron's here. This is where he comes. He lifts weights for 9 hours, maybe runs the rope 2 times. He's got no gas tank. Let's
Vince,
have
you're
some
broadcasting.
fun with Bron Breakker.
You can hear my
Oh
NXT.
man, he's gonna hate this. This
Yeah.
guy is so grumpy, lad. I'm here, and I never come to the PC.
What is going on, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Welcome,
Oh, I
welcome.
just took a massive ass rip. How y'all?
Oh, fan, so
Good,
right
good.
about where you're at.
Yep.
Right about where you're at there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Joe
Ah.
Gacy could show up in the Rumble too. That'd be good. That'd be cool to see. Although I
If he
think they're
shows
not
up
ready.
in the Rumble, I'm coming. I'm kicking you in the dick.
God damn it!
Y'all
Sending-
talking Rumble predictions. I'm over here going Nick Aldis, Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, yeah.
buddy, that'd be awesome.
I would love that.
I'm all about all this. The thing is, I would love to see Aldis versus Cody in a WWE ring.
Redo All In, but for WWE.
Yes.
I love that.
That would be phenomenal if Cody wins the title and one of his first challengers is Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Headline one of the big four with
Is
that.
Braun Breaker about to? Are they about to fight in the Performance Center?
Yep.
It's
We're gonna
awesome.
have a Performance Center match.
Oh yeah. This was, I saw this earlier today while I was on the road. This is pretty funny.
The best part is I don't know who that is in the black tank top, but he's not trying to stop the fight. He's hyping it up like it's World Star.
Yeah. World Star.
No, straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yep,
You're
that's
not-
exactly what
you're-
I'm thinking.
You're doing it all wrong, buddy. That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's like that's not how you do it. That's not how you stop a fight.
Break him up, break him up, break him up.
But see,
I'm over here scanning the people in
Same.
there to
Same.
see if I can see anyone like I haven't normally seen.
but also like, I get that it's storyline, but in like if that had actually happened, if somebody had like shown up on when they were not supposed to be there and started a fight like Grayson Waller just did, he's suspended.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we're gonna kick it off with Indy Hartwell versus Barbie Girl.
All right,
What the fuck her name is?
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany
That's
Stratton.
it.
She's phenomenal in the ring. Phenomenal in the ring.
Apparently
She
this
is
is
so
supposed
good.
to be like her return.
Yeah, this is her return match.
Oh dear God, I gotta put up with the shucky ducky quack quack.
AJ says I don't want to see it happen, but we might see Brandy Rhodes. Brandy Rhodes has been training pretty much non-stop since Cody got re-signed to WWE. So
I necessarily don't want to see it, but I do see it being a possibility.
I'm okay with it. She's done
I
nothing
want to
but
see
work
it for
hard.
one reason: the amount of couples matches you could do.
They'll get into a feud with Miz and Maurice. in,
Gotta
like,
That
no
and
time.
that's just gonna be epic.
who has the better reality show.
Yes.
Miz and Marie, because they've had more than one season.
That's
Yeah.
very
Well,
fair.
that and it's better. It was better.
Tiffany
What the
Stratton
hell?
got-
Did you just take the old Mandy Rose gimmick?
Tiffany Stratton just
100%.
extra jacked
Okay,
on when
Mandy's
she was
gone. Let's
gone.
dash out her gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it happens all the time. It's
Yeah,
a
we
blonde
got-
female.
Yeah, it's like we got
let's be
another
fair.
blonde. Here you go.
Let's be fair. The
Yep.
Mandy Rose gimmick.
What is the McMahon staple on a blonde? Do it again.
Mhm.
The let's be fair. The Mandy Rose gimmick was pretty generic until she opened her mouth. It was what she opened her mouth that it made it work.
Right.
But the T pose and then posing on the ring, it's all very generic.
Yeah, she definitely made it work.
See, I like me an ugly diva. Well, I like me one of them ugly girls, ugly fat ones, because they ain't trying to be all proper and shit.
Jacksbo, ODB.
Oh, I would
I
have
love me some
dirty hot
ODB.
sex with ODB.
ODB was amazing in
I'll-
TNA. I'm sorry.
I love me some ODB.
Seth and Becky would be a good one for
Seth
Cody.
and Becky versus Cody and Brandy
But
might be pretty good.
Could Brandy go with Becky?
No.
Oh, God,
I
no.
don't
No,
think so.
she needs a lot of work before she can get there. At the same time, Becky could make her look good. Also,
Exactly.
now that Seth is a baby face, it probably won't happen for a while.
Well, they did have that rivalry, so that at any point they could renew that rivalry, especially once the wives get in.
Yes, but then you just turned Seth Rollins face. You would immediately turn him back to heel.
I would wait till like next year's Mania or after next year's Mania.
Yeah,
or something like
exactly.
that.
Yeah, gotta give him. a
Because you
little
could
bit of
also
a
at that
run.
point you could
Because
turn
he's like,
Cody. You could turn Cody heel after a year.
Please.
I think a
That-
heel Cody.
yes.
I
a heel Cody
cannot
can be like.
stand babyface Cody Rhodes.
I love
Love
babyface
everything
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes does.
He's
He needs to
fantastic
take the
on the
title
mic.
and then turn heel.
Yeah, exactly. He needs
Now
to-
I got this. Now I proved my dad right. Now, Dad, let me shut you up.
basically, yeah,
Yeah,
turn into the American Nightmare.
yeah. That cocky indie wrestling guy.
Bullet Club Cody.
And
When he was heel, Bullet Club Cody. Yeah.
And the fact that we're getting a lot of Bullet Club mentions and then Bullet Club members possibly coming, you could get the Bullet Club
GOD.
in WWE.
I mean, you got like the AJ tie-in, Gallows and Anderson,
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. God might be coming to NXT or WWE.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kiss the
Jay
road,
White.
Cody. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a lot that can be done with the Bullet Club.
Okay.
In
I know
WWE.
he just retired, but honestly, what if we see the Great Muta in the Rumble?
Just
But he's
one
doing
time.
this like retirement tour. He's never
is.
really done WWE.
That'd be pretty cool.
that would be
That'd
amazing.
That'd be a nice idea.
I'm just that because he did Shinsuke at
Yeah.
Noah.
Yeah.
Then he brought Sting and Darby Allin over, and you know I could just
Speaking
see
of
him
that,
doing that.
Speaking of that, Sting has announced at the media thing after his Noah match with Great Muta. Sting's run in Japan. That was his last match in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 2023 he said was going to be his last year wrestling.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it made sense when he announced that. It's like, yeah.
Muta was like, no, you're good. You come back. And he's like, nope.
Man knows his limits.
Yeah, I mean, he's done way more than any of us have ever expected him to do at 63 years old.
I remember at
Hey,
Revolution.
so
I remember at
good.
Revolution when he jumped off that balcony on Revolution onto them on the table. That was a balcony right next to me, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Please don't. Please don't.
You
was-
63 years old. What are you doing?
No.
I was almost.
Me and my dad were at Winter is Coming when he came out.
Oh fuck!
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
You're talking about no, that was and a lot of people. I get that, but you got to remember that was during the pandemic where every show was in Jacksonville. They pretty much
Yeah.
gave us tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they get Jackson. The tickets were $15.
Nice.
Wow.
Fucking hell!
And if I only knew you back then.
The Double or Nothing, the last pay per view that was here, tickets were $20.
Wow.
Well, that's the thing with the TV shows. Like, now granted, Double or Nothing shouldn't have been that cheap, but like Raw, we got Raw coming up in Orlando on Jax's birthday. The tickets are only $20.
The tickets are what?
$20
$20. Damn,
for Raw.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what Lady Panda did to get those tickets, or what that could have remotely.
Yeah, because you and I
cost.
were looking at them, and
Miss
I'm
Pan-
so jealous of you guys. You seriously though. Enjoy yourself though.
Miss
Yes.
Panda, you are a saint for getting my people to the Rumble. You are an absolute saint. If for those of you watching, if you want some alternate commentary, the Wrecking Crew's doing a watch along on the Panda Wrestling Company Twitch channel. Just want to get a cheap plug for that. I think it'll
Are you
be.
guys?
You don't need to
Yeah.
cheap plug it.
it's not a cheap plug. It's a
I
full
have-
plug.
I
Full
have
plug,
to.
man. Full plug.
Full
Full
plug.
plug.
Yes.
Not a
Oh,
cheap plug.
It's all one network.
It's all one network. Absolutely. Yeah. We are.
one love.
Absolutely. We'll be getting the full listing out of all of the people that are going to be on the watch along, but still come through. It's going to be a good time. I'm probably going to end up in a raccoon onesie. So let's get weird, folks.
You
I'm
know
still
what?
thinking
Hold
about
up.
buying
If you-
that
if you
Bucky's-
go
that
in a
Bucky's
raccoon
beaver onesie.
If I can get in the watch along, I'll join you and I'll go in a whole bear onesie.
Oh, let's go. All right.
I have it. I need to get it washed.
You just made a
Literally.
deal with the devil.
Listen, I'm
let's
not
go.
high enough, but we're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be a giant bear for the Rumble. Rawr.
Listen, my goal is to get Super Beard in a Bucky's onesie.
I'm seriously considering buying one.
Go for it, dude.
You have to wear that bitch home.
I'll wear it in the airport. I will wear that in the airport.
Dude, I have seen so many people in Bucky's onesies in fucking airports recently. Like when I flew back to Indianapolis for Christmas, I saw 4 people in the Charlotte airport wearing Bucky's onesies.
We just got a Bucky's out here, and I've never been to it. It's about like 2.5 hours from me.
Take the
that makes
drive.
sense.
Yeah,
Take the drive and go to Bucky's. It's crazy.
And I'm gonna call you Cannabis, by the way. That is your nickname
Yes.
for me. I
Yeah,
don't know
yes.
why.
I heard.
He's all
I'm
about
sticking with it.
I'm cool.
I'm
cool
very
with it.
proud of you though that you watched Die Hard.
I
Yes,
did.
me
I
too.
stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning watching it.
What you think?
Tommy, what is up? Tommy hit with 100.
I mean, it was good. I feel
Thank
like it
you,
was
sir.
it's still
Thank you.
a little overhyped, but it was good.
I fucking love that.
If you're feeling extra generous, Tommy, you can jump over to twitch.tv/the Geeks and Noobs and do another 100 biddies there. Just saying.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Just saying.
It's a
Listen,
suggestion.
I will tell you this right now. I am. I don't know. 2024. I'm bringing Tommy to Texas with me.
Let's go.
Tommy's like, yeah, 2024. He's coming to Texas.
Is there another big thing in Texas that's going on?
I'll put
He
it in
said
chat.
one
there.
more, to put it in the chat. Put your link in the chat.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Shit.
Yeah, that's not right.
Doesn't help. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Trying
me
to
a
type over
second.
stuff. I got it.
Okay. We need
There
like
it
a
is.
command for like,
There we go.
for that.
Yeah.
All right, while we go to commercial, I'm going to go refill my drink, so I'll be back. The room is yours. Yay! You got a dancing penguin for the follow, Thorny. Thanks, Tommy.
I have my-
Appreciate that.
It's a Mountain Dew pitch black.
How is it?
Not bad.
It's
I, mean,
purple.
I liked the original pitch black, and this is basically the same thing.
No, as a fan of the original.
I want to get a drink.
This one.
AJ, also thank you for the follow. You got a dancing penguin as well.
Drank with some citric acid to make it sour.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
It gets
though.
the job done for me, okay?
I fuck
No,
with that.
agreed. You put some vodka in there, it's amazing.
I fuck with that though.
No, I can't do vodka. Liver disorder.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, shit. That's not your fault. I got that when I was 18. Fucking blood transfusions.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was born with half a heart,
Oh
basically.
shit.
It's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, is what it is. But basically, in your heart, you have 4 ventricles. I was born with 2.
Oh shit.
and without the left ventricles. So it all had to form and discombobulate. So 4 open heart surgeries to get it working. And all the doctors said, good luck if you make it past 30 and good luck if you have any kids. I am 30. I am 32. I will be 33 this year. And I got 2 kids. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. You can kill me now. The
I've
kids
proved
have
my
wrecked
point.
me. The kids have wrecked me. No, honestly,
Hey,
my kids freaking saved my life. It's the freaking IBS that's wrecked me.
Ooh, I understand that. Husky, before you leave, did you ever get that? No, he's walking away. Didn't hear me. Anyways, whatever.
How dare you, Husky?
So
Well,
after he
you
takes
too,
his
Husky.
headphones out.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
that's pretty much.
Okay, I'm back.
How's
Matt,
your
thank you
day,
for the
neighbor?
follow. You
How
get
are
a dancing penguin as well. Dancing penguins all around. By the way, Ginger, that's something else I need to work on the PWC. We need much better alerts when somebody follows. So I'm gonna work on that.
Son of a bitch. What? Damn it.
All right.
I hate commercials, dude. Fucking commercials.
Yeah, they suck.
Same.
How else are they going to get paid?
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I get it, but it doesn't mean I have to like it.
You know what? I want the commercials from the 90s back when they actually had catchy jingles and stuff.
So.
I did not have it turned on at
Junior,
work. Have I missed anything?
you missed the first match.
Tiffany
Wasn't that
Stratton
match
won her
much,
return
Tommy?
match.
You really didn't.
You missed a good pisser. A good piss room match.
I
Matt,
really hate to say that about that match, but honestly, it wasn't as good as it could have been.
It could have been a lot better.
yeah, I agree. I don't know why it was
Okay.
like that, but
And that's why it was the first.
Well, if you played WWE 2K22, remember your first match has to be big, your last match has to be big, and the swing in the middle.
I've never played 2K.
There are up, down, down. Austin Creed, aka Xavier Woods, and the Prince Pretty. They're actually doing a series, playing it and stuff like that. Check it out. It is amazing. It is fun. They are hilarious. I would recommend anybody if you want to learn about that game to go watch that series.
Yeah, learn
They do the
Right.
GM mode,
Do the
right?
control.
Yes.
yeah, the My GM mode.
Yeah.
Which, not that we're stealing their gimmick or anything, but there might be something coming to the channel when
They
2K23
did their
comes out.
job.
So Matt has said that he's going to win the prediction on Saturday. We'll see how that goes.
Did we do the predictions for all the matches on the card?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's only 5 matches.
It's only 5 matches.
We go
There
get
may be
the
one-
Rumble.
Oh,
There
yeah,
may
there's two
be
Rumbles,
one.
so.
There may be another, one more match announced on SmackDown. In that
Yeah.
case, we'll through Discord we'll put our predictions in for that. But
So, I mean, they might add a tag team match. Maybe,
Or something with the IC title.
maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe they'll have a pre-show match.
They don't do those anymore.
I know,
unfortunately.
but they might now.
Every
It's
now
going
and
to
then
be
they do
solid
them, but
tracks.
they're not at all. They're not at all standard anymore, so you can't really count on them at all, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now we're getting the graduation ceremony for Tiffany Stoll or whatever her name is.
I
She's
hate
the
how
one
he
that likes
Thea
my
Hale.
house.
Thea Hale. Sorry.
It's,
Thea Hale.
it's annoying.
I love Chase University. I think it's phenomenal.
Oh, great
I
gimmick.
can't stand it.
You're not supposed to. That's what makes it so great.
That's
No. Like, are you serious? This is the gimmick? Like, come on, man. I know you can
Exactly.
do better. I know
It's-
everybody can do better. This
I
is
fucking love it.
I love this gimmick so much.
It's amazing.
retarded to me.
It's
I'm
so
I'm
ridiculous.
I'm Switzerland on this one. I really don't know how to feel about them. They're just on TV.
They're just there. Well,
But
good.
this is like my third full NXT I've watched in like 5 years. So.
I will give you this. That gimmick would not work on the main roster.
No, it's definitely
And
not a
that's
main
why-
roster gimmick.
That's why I can't stand it, because I'm like, you guys are supposed to be going up to the main roster at some point. This gimmick isn't even going to hack it for even trying to go up against the Miz.
Well, actually, it would work against. It would work. It's a mid card gimmick.
Yeah,
'Cause we've had it before.
Mid card, but it works perfect for NXT, but you couldn't do it on the main roster.
I mean, you could. You've had it multiple times. Matt
Yeah,
Stryker, Shane Douglas, Lenny Poffel. It can be done.
Yeah.
But it is never going to go higher than a mid carder, and most likely never fight for a belt.
Right.
Oh!
Maybe an IC title if the storyline's good enough.
You're dropping F-bombs here.
The Rumble is this coming Saturday. Somebody in my chat just asked when is the Rumble? It is this coming Saturday.
You want to know? You want to know something about it?
Dew, Pitch Black.
You want to know something about the Rumble?
What's that? What's that, Jax?
We'll be in it. We'll be
Yeah.
dirty like
Ginger Ninja and I will be in the Rumble, not performing in the Rumble, but we'll be in the stadium watching it live.
It's gonna be a fun experience, man. It's gonna be life changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
That's what my first Raw was in November.
Oh, yeah.
That was
And
amazing.
also, it should be noted that Thea literally just turned 18.
Yeah.
JD McDonough. Interesting.
Ooh.
Is this what we're doing now? Is this how far the standard is
I
set?
like JD.
Yeah.
All of this for one
I like them
year.
as Jordan Devlin, but I
We're
get why they
doing
can't do it anymore.
participation
And
awards in NXT now. And you're cheering for it. Thea, I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna give you some life advice. When you hang around with losers, every win means a lot, right? I mean, especially with Chase Hughes' win-loss record, am I right, Duke? Don't worry about these guys kicking off. Thea,
Yes,
right?
it
You're
is.
just a
Yes.
loser, you three. You stick your hands in the air, they chant along. They're losers, just like the three of you guys. Listen, JD, it's bad enough that you come out here and interrupt Thea's speech, but I'm not gonna have you drag the good name of Andre Chase University through the ground. This university means the world to me. It means the world to Thea. It means the world to them. Not Duke, though. Right? You didn't reel his name off. I'm just wondering, does he love Chase U? Let me just give you a bit of advice. I'm not some wet behind the ears student. Control your dog. I'm not some wet behind the ears student that you can curse at and hope I run away. Just to end this sad charade, get your crap out of my ring, because I'm dressed for a fight and you're dressed like a moron. One of the first lessons I teach my students is to always be prepared. And if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So JD McDonough, I'm gonna give you an Andre Chase University sized ass whooping. What a right from Chase. Oh no. Boom! McDonough sent flying. Chase McDonough. He wasn't ready. Live. He wasn't ready.
Jesus, Booker. Why does everybody have to think they have to have a heel commentator. Like, why does that feel like that's necessary?
I don't know.
That was kind of painful to sit through.
It kind of was.
Do you think if WWE had enough tag teams, you could have a tag team rumble work? No. First off, it'd be, I don't know, the amount of teams you'd have to have. I think tag rumbles are stupid. I've never seen one work.
15 tags, that way it's still a 30 man.
But they've tried it before. They had like 8 tag teams, which that's 16 people in the ring, and if you got eliminated, your tag team partner got eliminated. Or
Yep.
they've also tried the, as long as one person from the tag team is in the ring, that tag team wins version. Neither one of them really worked.
Yeah, so Sienna says it'd be so funny and random if one of them from Chase U entered the Rumble. I think Thea will be in the women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I want to see how big of a pop she gets.
I think even if the crowd doesn't fully pop for her right away, her excitement and energy that she produces, and if she's able to get in there and just have a little bit, even if it's 5 minutes of just going nuts, she'll get over in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are so expensive, Dad. Now Katie needs
And again, she just turned 18. Like, she literally just, like, she graduated from high school, like, what, 6 months, 7 months ago, whatever it was, like, June of last year, she graduated from high school. She has a long, long way ahead of her.
Absolutely.
Someday when you're a father, you'll understand.
I mean, think about it. People are wrestling into their 40s now, so that's 32 years she's got.
Big news. Right now at Spectrum Mobile, unlimited.
And she's already good in the ring, and she's only going to be getting better, so.
Absolutely.
This will be on the pop quiz.
Jax ran away. Oh.
Where'd Jax go?
He ran away. Canada ran away too. Oh shit, I didn't even see it.
I want to see what she does with a heel run too.
I
down
think
the road,
that.
don't get me wrong. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
what she can do with it.
I think that's the thing that she's developing now is just developing character and charisma and persona, and she's learning promos and whatnot, and she'll get there. And I think that eventually you can see her turn, a couple years down the road. But it's so hard to get over as a babyface, so to be over like that, don't let that go.
Yeah. Ride it out as long as you can.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But it's still, it shows the diversity of the actor to see the good side, the bad side, stuff like that. So
Definitely.
Yeah, again, all this Nikki Bella says I do promotions, and yet, we weren't, shut up.
This is that is ridiculous to me. My wife got into watching wrestling through Nikki Bella. Told my wife the whole situation. She went, "That's fucking stupid."
thank you.
She had more screen time than most of the legends.
Yeah.
Because that fucking commercial played every commercial break.
It also bannered on the bottom of the
This
screen.
whole thing, they're not really married. They just found her so-called husband, Artem's legal records, and it says not married. As of this year, not married.
Well, I wouldn't trust that, what you find on the dirt sheets and what you find online, because sometimes it doesn't get updated. Also, the fact that they've actually, they did have they got married in a courthouse early last year. This is all a show.
Yeah.
But they got married while she was pregnant. Like, they went to the courthouse and got it done while she was pregnant. So don't trust that shit about online. Oh, look, they're not even married. No, they're fucking married. I don't think the marriage is fake. It also, what does she gain from faking a marriage to a nobody? Some guy she met via Dancing with the Stars that nobody knows who he is. It'd have been one thing if her and Cena did this and then they faked the wedding. Yeah, okay. But that's a beautiful Russian leg sweep there from Andrew Chase.
He had a really nice back suplex earlier.
Mm. That's good.
Oh, that roll through was nice on that.
Yeah.
I've never actually like watched this dude wrestle before, and I'm actually
Me
like,
neither.
I'm actually kind of like, huh? Why'd I sleep on this guy?
He's
Yeah,
better
he's
than what I
gimmick.
saw last time I watched
My
him.
opinion is starting to change.
He is really good. It blows my mind that he wrestles in a full sweater, button-up shirt, and pants like that. And he's done that even before NXT. Like, this was part of his gimmick over at oh my god, my brain shut off. Was it Impact he was on?
I think it was.
Yeah, like he's always like that. I can't even imagine, man. That's got to be so hot.
I guarantee you, he loses 5
Ring of
pounds of
Honor.
water weight.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of
Thank
Honor.
you.
Ring of Honor.
Thank you, Matt Ward, as well.
Which reminds me, where was it?
Oh, he let go of that too soon to give away the kick out.
Yeah.
Someone said, Husky, did you ever get that Circus Peanuts shirt?
I have not. I will try and get some sort of design for it and send it off to get printed.
The Bravado Brothers were such an underrated tag team.
Ooh.
Agreed.
Yeah, what a headbutt.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God.
Oh shit!
Did you just see that?
That was amazing.
The headbutt.
No.
The code red.
Oh, shit.
No, my stream froze.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh.
Hell of a code red.
That was given perfectly.
yeah, that was very beautiful Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It looked devastating,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it
You could
Oh.
like,
Save.
hit
on the
me
replay.
perfectly.
There you
On the
go.
replay, you
Just
can
caught
tell
the
that his head
replay
never.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's done. It looks dangerous, but it's done so safely.
Yeah, that one looked crazy because of the recoil.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Mm.
What happened to her cap and a gown? Like,
You tore her off.
dude.
Oh,
Vince, in your opinion, what does JD need to go up to the main roster? What's that little thing that he needs?
size.
No, I don't think it's size. I just think he needs a little bit more time on NXT to kind of flesh out the character. Because right now he's douchebag number 3 on a roster. Like, he's not really thinking anything more than that.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I've seen that kind of creeper character from him before. I've seen that douchebag character or something like that. Just there's nothing concrete. So I agree with you completely.
The reason he's no longer Jordan Devlin is because that name is associated with some pretty creepy shit, like in real life. And even though he supposedly didn't do it, like all that stuff, there's still that mystique along. Like, so he's still got to get that off of him as well. That stink. So
2K23.
So I've played a 2K game. I just couldn't get the controls to work properly. Like,
2K22 has much better controls in all the past games.
that's what I heard. I just never
If you
found
want to
it
start
downloaded.
anywhere, that's the
Yeah.
one you start with. Don't go back.
Yeah.
Bad
Maybe I
Bunny.
can find a demo for Switch.
They're gonna have Bad Bunny as a pre-order bonus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to pre-order
Ooh,
it.
I'm with the Bad Bunny.
I need to pre-order it. I need to get Bad Bunny.
I need to get a console of some sort so I can get it.
Get on.
I gotta make sure it's on. I gotta make sure it's on PS4 because I don't have a PS5 yet.
Yeah, dude, you can get it on Steam.
I hope it's on. I hope it's good for my Switch.
Yeah, they got it for Switch.
Yay!
Yeah, I'll have to check Steam out. My computer's kind of dog ass, so
Okay.
I do plan to upgrade soon.
I have a gaming laptop, so I could run it on Steam. Maybe that's the way to go.
I used to work for a guy who custom builds gaming laptops.
I love my cats. I love my cats. I had my hand down.
Maybe
like,
something
cat,
that's
like. Just keep him walking. He bugs his hand.
Maybe that's something we should do, Jax. Maybe we should go on a cruise.
We should save up and do the Jericho cruise.
Yes.
Not a bad idea.
Something to save up for next season.
Yeah, I think it's sold out this go around.
Yeah, it definitely did. I just want to see Jericho and Danhausen team up.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
That would be.
I really hope that this year, when they come out, that Jericho's in the fucking Danhausen paint too.
That would be amazing.
You know how you know how ridiculous and shitty he would look with the Danhausen paint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in all fairness, he does need to find a way to get his wife on an international water so she's not wanted anymore.
Ooh, good point. That's what you get for marrying an insurrectionist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the story of Fozzy playing here in Savannah?
No.
Oh, dude. So I got free tickets to the show from a buddy of mine that works at the local rock station here. It was a sold out show. They played Judas. Half the crowd left.
Yeah, you had to save that to last.
They opened the show with it.
Wow.
Oh my
And
god.
literally, the back half of the crowd said, "Eh," just took out. I was like, oh no. And it's only like a 500 cap room too.
So it was very noticeable. It was very noticeable when everybody left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what happens when one-hit wonders play that one song first.
I know.
Well, it's like
That's
Trapped.
why a jumpsuit doesn't start off with face down. That'd be dumb.
Well, like Trapped was in San Antonio this past weekend, bragging about having a show with 1,500 people in it. No, they were the opening act of a 3-act show in a 200 capacity bar.
Dude, there was something on TikTok where they were talking about they were playing some parking lot or whatever.
Yes.
And they couldn't get 500 people
Yeah.
to come out to a parking lot to see him play.
I wonder why.
Dude, him getting dunked on TikTok is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
He's such an idiot.
He's so oblivious to how stupid he is. Like he's so oblivious to how stupid he is.
He just doesn't stop talking.
He's worse than a Muppet.
It's so funny.
So, here's a 4-person female team that I'd like to see: Ivy Nile, Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, and Sonya Deville.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I'm cool with that.
I'd honestly like to see Jessamine Duke re-signed and Mina Shafir coming back because Mina is getting nothing on AEW, and Jessamine Duke isn't doing anything, and have the original 4 horsewomen of MMA together.
Maria Shafir literally had to raise hell because she wasn't getting anything over there. And then look what happened. You still got nothing.
You put her with Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero for reasons.
And the fact that Nyla Rose is getting nothing on AEW television blows my mind.
I do not understand that at all.
She had to make her own storyline by a tweet.
And where'd that go?
Quite literally. A loss.
Not even on TV. Really?
Yeah.
Like 90% of it was
the
on.
bidding war of 2024 for everybody but MJF.
Yeah, I don't actually see MJF going anywhere, but I do see a lot of other people possibly.
Mm-hmm. If they don't do anything in AEW or Ring of Honor, yeah.
Do some of them expire this year?
I don't know anybody off top.
Because I know that they did like 3-year contracts. They did 5-year and 3-year and like 2-1-5 and then the months ones.
Yeah. I think they said something about the Bucks and Kenny's contract coming up this year, but I don't see them going anywhere.
No.
No, not as long as they're EVPs and they still got the company. They're not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
No, not as long as they're allowed to break down anybody's door.
Which I still think was a dumb idea, making the boys EVPs.
You don't do that.
That was an okay idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, let the inmates run the asylum.
Yeah, why not?
It worked great for WCW.
Fuck, it did, dude. Look how long they were around.
I fought my competition.
It's honestly it is a short-term success, long-term failure kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But that short-term success is a massive success.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of shit in 3 years.
They have, and I will give them credit for that. But to say that it's been great,
not all the time.
Wow.
AEW, they have so many matches that are just, they're really good matches, but there's no story involved. There's no ring psychology involved. Exactly. If they can just get to a point where they have a better booking system, and when I say that, I mean not that they're booking fantastic matches, but they need a better storytelling system with their booking. It's literally kind of all they're missing. They have obviously the talent's there.
Mm-hmm. Just no story. No good ones, anyways. There's a good one here and there, but that's about it. And that's the problem. It's here and there, but for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is with the mullets? Super beard. What's with the mullets?
No, I don't know why they're coming back in style. I have no idea.
That is the third person that said in the chat that said something about Deonna Purrazzo. I want to see it. I want to see Deonna Purrazzo.
I'd love to see it. I don't know what her standing is as far as Impact goes. I don't know where she's at contract wise. Because I would like to see her pop up, but I would prefer to see her pop up and come back and be on the main roster.
What about Taya Valkyrie?
She said she'll never go back to WWE.
No.
Yeah, they just used her too badly.
She said that the other day on Twitter. She's like, I'll never go back.
Damn.
I mean, until the day Vince is gone from the company.
I don't even think then. I think she holds disdain towards Triple H as well.
Really?
Oh.
And I think it's just, I think she feels like he didn't fight enough for her or whatever. Yeah, B-Dave, Mickey James could show up again. She is kind of on her farewell tour herself. So
yeah,
she could come back one more time.
What if Mickey James won the Rumble?
I don't see that happening.
And put her Impact title on the line.
I don't see that happening.
No.
I don't see even Triple H allowing somebody from another federation to win the WWE Royal Rumble.
on purpose. That if it happened on accident, that's a different story. But on purpose, that would not happen.
Well, I don't think they'll even allow the possibility of her being close to the end of the final two so that an accident could happen.
Well, Apollo Crews is up next.
It's another
next Saturday.
It's another segment. I don't think it's a match.
Yeah.
NXT's good for that. NXT is good for segments.
Yeah, they really have started to really pile those on lately.
Yeah. The segments aren't on NXT. It's either a hit or a flop. There's no in between.
I think it's kind of all of pro wrestling now.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought it online. They give me cash back for money and everything I buy.
Guess that explains the couch then. And the kids' faces.
Yep, bought it all with Ibotta.
In store, online. There's cash back in everything you buy.
Special K is oven toasted to
Yeah, we all picked Rhea to win the Rumble on Saturday. I definitely got to stick with that.
Yeah.
That's
Unless something happens on SmackDown, major happens on SmackDown, I re-up.
I just feel like you've built her too much right now as this force that you have to do it. You just have to.
Yeah.
What if she came out with a new theme and she just kind of like her new theme was like the background says, "I'm mommy" or something like that.
Well, she has a new theme. She debuted a new theme just like a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that then.
Yeah, when she comes out, when she wrestles on her own and she's not using the Judgment Day theme, she has a new theme. Everybody in Judgment Day actually got a revamp of their theme.
Yeah, I heard Finn Balor's new theme live, and that was kind of cool.
I like what they did with him.
ODT is the only medication that can treat and prevent my migraine attacks. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reaction.
So, do you guys think Shinsuke will re-debut at the Rumble, like re-debut for WWE?
Possibly.
Yeah, I can see him making a return.
I'd like to see Rick Boogs pop back up.
Same.
Yeah.
I know he's
Rick
injured
Boogs.
right now, but hopefully for by next year's Rumble we can get Bobby Roode coming back.
Yeah, apparently his injury was a lot worse than they thought, so he ended up having to have surgery.
Yeah.
What's up, Lord Mannix?
I really want to see glorious Bobby Roode.
Lord Mannix, what is going on, buddy? How's it going?
What up, Lord?
Hey, Mannix.
Yeah, you want to hear me pop? Let Gloria start to play. I'll fucking pop. That is the greatest theme song.
If he comes back, when he comes back, he needs the full intro.
Yes.
Like NXT Takeover intro.
Yeah, rising up out of the ground, the whole nine. It is the greatest theme song. It's on my gym playlist, even though I don't work out.
Yeah.
explore. Relax.
I've been a Bobby Roode fan ever since Team Canada.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. With the Spectrum News app exclusively.
Beer Money's one of the best tag teams Impact ever had.
What if they have Cody #1 and Seth at #2 to make it non-predictable? It's still predictable. Cody wins. Doesn't matter how you set that up. It's predictable. But that's fine that it's predictable. It's because it's what people want.
Right. I mean, that just makes Cody the Iron Man of the night. It pulls away.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think they do that to him because he is coming back from injury.
Right. I see him coming out like 14, 15.
I think 21. I've been very much stuck on 21.
He did put out a tweet of like 3, so I'm thinking maybe 30.
Well, if he put out a tweet of 3, then he might be going in at 3. But I think if he was going to go in at 30, he'd put out a tweet that said 30. Because at 30 is actually easier to explain, because you'd be like, oh no, it's a 30-man battle royal. I'm not saying what number I am. If the number... If the number somehow represents his entry, then having it say 3 just means he'll come in at 3. So I think 30 is a little bit easier to explain.
Right, because I got one on them after they got one on me. And I told Melo, though, it's not a one and done for me and him. Or that NXT championship.
I've seen Cody come out as #1 and run the gauntlet Saturday.
It'd be cool. I just don't think they do that to him on his way back.
No.
Okay.
Yesterday he tweeted 4.
Ah.
So he's just counting down the days.
Yep.
Maddox,
Now-
Cody, Sammy, or a debuting Tomatunga.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something really. It's stupid, but it might be there. What if Cody does like a Faces of Foley thing, where he comes out one as Dashing Cody, then he comes out as Stardust, then he comes out as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
Well, I can tell you the Stardust will never happen. He's made it very clear that he'll never touch that again. Also, he doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need to do any of that.
Oh, Beard, I'm supposed to tell you we're a day and a half away.
We are a day and a half away.
Yay!
Yeah. Then yesterday he tweeted 4. Okay, so he's counting down this. I don't know. He's counting up this. I don't know what he's counting up to then.
No, if he counted out, tweeted out 4 yesterday. Today he tweeted out 3. He's counting down to the Rumble.
Hey guys, I gotta take this real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. If CM Punk came out at 30, I'd leave.
That better not happen. Like CM Punk should not come back.
I will end the watch along.
Yeah.
If I hear Cult of Personality start playing, I don't care if it's the start of the show or not. I will leave.
Yeah, I'm done. It won't get a pop. It'll get a moan and a groan and be done.
There will be some cheer, but a lot of
I think the brain match will be different characters of him. I mean, maybe, but that means it's a cinematic match. I'm hoping it's not a cinematic match because I'm going to be there in person and I don't want it to be a cinematic match.
Yeah.
I'm still
what if
thinking
it's like halfway cinematic and it ends up like boom, they come out somewhere and then they go down to the ring and finish it?
That's honestly what I'm thinking it's going to be, Canna. I honestly think
I'm
that
hoping.
you're onto something there. I think that's going to be, part cinematic and end up in the ring and then they end up with them live. But I would prefer it to just be a live match.
Yeah,
I would love for it to be like a crazy boiler room brawl.
I'd be okay with that too.
That's fine.
I'd say like Piper and Goldust. With like
Yes,
the backlot brawl.
exactly like that.
Have them like in the bowels of the arena or whatever, doing whatever pitch black light match thing, and then it just spills out through the crowd into the ring.
I think, honestly, I know we have no actual knowledge of what a pitch black match is. I think it's basically a glorified lights out match with neon lights.
Yeah.
It's basically they're allowed to do whatever they want to each other. It's Extreme Rules, no holds bar, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be with neon lights. And then
What if
and
that
Mountain
is
Dew
the
everywhere.
main event instead of the Rumble?
It won't
No.
be. I don't even remember the last time the Royal Rumble had a match that was a main event that wasn't the Royal Rumble.
And that's done mostly because you can't put a time limit on the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because the guys are going to do what the guys are going to do. And I hate to say it, it's going to be the men's Royal Rumble last.
It'll start out with the women's rumble. Then
Yep.
I'll have all the matches in between, and then
So honestly, looking at the card the way it is right now, I'm going to tell you it's going to be opening with the women's. You're probably going to do Bliss. Yeah, Bliss Bianca next, then do the Bray LA Knight, and then do Roman versus Owens, and then close the Rumble.
I know earlier you guys were talking about possibly throwing a tag team match in there. Which one would it be for, Raw or SmackDown?
Probably be for the SmackDown titles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're doing like some sort of tournament, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what if they finish up that tournament in the pre-show and then boom, you have the main event in the match?
Okay, so just so I looked it up, the last time that a non-Rumble was the main event at a Royal Rumble was the Royal Rumble 2013, where CM Punk versus The Rock for the WWE Championship. That was the last time we had a match that was not a Royal Rumble as the main event.
Yeah.
only because The Rock was in it.
So 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and Husky, that debating on who you talked to, it could have been because of Punk. I agree with you because it was Rock, but
Well, no, it was setting up the Rock John Cena feud.
Right.
Him having the championship for Rock Cena 2. So it was absolutely because of The Rock. It had nothing to do with CM Punk. Please let it be known. I'm going to say that very clearly. CM Punk was not the reason that was the main event.
Yeah.
Do not give that man that credit. Do not give that man that
I didn't start watching until
that
2016,
push.
and even I can tell you, it's The Rock.
Everyone's got an ego.
Some are just bigger. Everybody has an ego in wrestling, but some are just bigger and more disgusting than others.
Agreed.
This is just the size of Chicago and has the temperament of the south side of Chicago.
Yeah. The thing is, that man had that ego back when he was on the independents and thought that he was better than everybody else, demanding his own locker room at independent shows and bullshit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
That
yeah,
is
no.
True story. True
Yeah,
story.
the whole I'm
I believe
with
it.
you, Dave. The whole CM Punk thing's over, done with me.
He's done. Like,
Yeah.
there's no denying the impact he had when he came back. Like, that was obviously huge. Nobody thought he'd ever come back to wrestling. So him coming back was huge, but he just showed his ass very early, within a year. He showed his ass and showed who he really was. Went into business for himself, and I'm fucking done.
I'm done sitting here working with fucking children.
Says the child.
Yeah.
Says the child.
Like, you said you've been talking to them to get into the company for years, so you should know how they are by now.
Can't believe Ronda Rousey's a character. Rage
I
Shadow
can.
Legends.
That is hilarious to me.
Makes perfect sense to me. That game is literally everywhere. They do everything they can to just pimp themselves out. Why wouldn't you attach yourself to one of the biggest women's sports entertainers in the world?
Speaking of which, our latest sponsor, HelloFresh.
It's not pimp people out.
Lord Mannix.
Probably smells like patchouli.
If
By the
only,
way, guys, this is
if only
Tommy's favorite
he-
wrestler, Tank, on NXT.
What, the dude team with Drew Gulak?
Yeah. Hank's awesome.
Does anybody know why Drew Gulak did a sign language thing before the match started?
I don't know.
No fucking clue.
He was signing to somebody, so I don't know what that's about, but that was pretty cool.
I know he does a lot of charity stuff for WWE now.
Yeah.
That's good. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Hank's
No
the
worries.
next NXT champion. Well, I'm not going to go that far.
He might get a run at the North American title.
He could.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's another coffee shop.
One single drop of super glue can easily lift over 3 tons. Get the new Flex super glue because it works.
When do you spray Febreze in? After every flush.
In my kitchen. Febreze tackles my toughest.
That was loud on your end.
After vacuuming, because fresh means clean.
I spray.
It's just a notification.
Any chance I get. Starts working instantly to freshen any room.
When do you spray Febreze in? After every flush. In my kitchen. Febreze tackles my toughest.
NXT has a fully deaf wrestler on the roster. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Learn something new every day.
Who is it?
Yeah, who is it?
I have to look that up. Miles Bourne? He's on Level Up.
Okay.
Nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Oh, he looks like one of the Creed brothers. I think the Creed brothers need to go up to the main roster.
Yeah.
They're a tag team that could have a huge impact on the main roster.
Is it time?
I think so.
Yeah, it's about time.
There's not much else. There's not much else for them to do there in NXT. They've won the titles. They're getting stuck in these like this feud. Like they're getting stuck in things that just it's not going to make any sense. They need to just. We need more tag teams, like solid, complete tag teams on the main roster, and they are complete and they are athletes and they got it.
My only issue would they be compared to Alpha Academy?
Who cares?
Perfect team to put them against.
Yeah, who cares? Let them be compared, and then let them win. And then now you have that platform to push them even harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think them and Alpha Academy will do gold.
Magic, yeah.
Especially since Alpha Academy is slowly turning into a babyface team. You can bring the Creed brothers up as a heel team, and that's how you get them over.
Yeah.
Do you bring all of Diamond Mine up?
No.
No? Okay.
The rest of Diamond Mine's not even close to ready. Just bring up the Creed brothers. I don't know if a bunch of people from NXT need to be on the main roster, but there are definitely some that are ready to go. I think Carmelo Hayes is ready to go.
Yeah.
I also think there's a couple people that could do with a refresh similar to what Apollo Crews is doing and going back down there and kind of getting a refresh.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, no, he's in one of the greatest stories going on the main roster. He's set.
Yeah, he's good right now. But I do agree, there are some times. I mean, look at what it's doing for the New Day. You know? They're
not really, honestly, it's not really
any of the tag team titles in Raw, SmackDown. They've kind of been left and forgotten and stuff like that, and they're making waves down here in NXT with the tag team stuff.
Honestly, I don't think they are. They had the one match, they won the titles, they've had one singles match, and then they've just been in segments.
They're gonna lose them at
Vengeance Day.
Yeah, Vengeance Day.
To Gallus. They're transitional champions. They were to get it off a heel team so it can go on to a heel team. That's all there is to it. And they're also passing on their lineage and their knowledge, and then they'll go back to the main roster. They need to go back. The tag team division needs solid teams like New Day. You need to build that division more. Oh, wow.
Good counts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And didn't let go of the harm bar. Nice. Now a few seconds behind you three.
Stayed with it. Stayed into the pin.
Yeah.
See, my nephew just got into wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It, like amateur wrestling.
Yeah.
And one of his favorite teams right now is the Creeds because they're amateur wrestlers.
Right. Vince, guess who's going to be the Grand Marshal of the Gasparilla Parade?
Who?
Ric Flair.
That's weird. Whatever. I don't understand why, but okay. AJ asked an interesting question. If you could watch any wrestling match in history live, what would it be and why? So,
damn.
That's a good question.
be honest, I've got two I want. Montreal Screwjob and Triple H versus Mankind, where the one where Triple H got the piece of wood stuck in his leg.
Okay.
Either Daniel Bryan winning WrestleMania 30,
yeah,
or Kofi Kingston winning at WrestleMania.
Both good.
The title.
I would have to say Kurt Angle's first. Unforgiven. Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Good pick. Good pick.
I'm gonna go way further back.
What are you doing?
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, the Slam heard around the world.
Okay.
Animus, the question is, if you could go back, if you could watch any match in wrestling history live, what would it be?
Bret Hart versus Owen Hart.
Oh,
that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I'm sorry. I am a big Owen Hart fan.
Oh, you're not the only one.
And like I immediately got in, and once I found that out, I was so hurt.
I'm a big Owen Hart fan myself.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
The best Hart.
Agreed.
Yeah, even I agree. I like Bret, but no, even I have to agree.
Do you want to know what Owen had over Bret? Because I think in the ring, I think in the ring they were probably equal. But charisma and chemistry, leaps and bounds above his brother. I was never a Bret Hart fan ever. I've always been the promo guy. Like I love the even like when they were the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Great. I love people who can be charismatic and tell a story. Bret Hart, one of the greatest technicians of all time, but just cannot tell a story.
I like him for his in-ring work, but I agree with you. He can't tell a story. But Owen
can tell a story. And you know what I love most about Owen Hart, though, is what I found out after he passed away from everybody from the locker room is hearing stories of him.
No, finally.
Hearing Owen Hart stories from the locker room and how much of a jokester he was and a prankster and how caring he was.
Yeah.
Every story I hear.
Hell in a Cell.
Indus Shear. Is that the team?
Yeah, that's the Shear.
We want to find out who you really are. My brothers are 100%. You're 100%.
Oh God, Taker Mankind.
See, Jinder needs this too. I think Jinder needs this.
Jinder.
100%, yeah.
Yes.
Ginger.
Accept our challenge.
Jinder Mahal.
I like Jinder Mahal. It's just I know that he's got more in the tank. He's got so much there.
I think this is a big thing for him. Like,
yeah, I think this will help.
This is going to give him something.
And again, there's a few other people on the main roster that could probably use a move back down, and then at the same time you move some people up, like Carmelo Hayes, like Creed Brothers. Honestly, I think Gallus is ready for the fucking main roster, but I can see them having a nice run in NXT.
So ready for it. Them and Imperium, give it to me.
Yeah. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me to have them on NXT for now because they're mainly known for UK, so you're getting their name out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, like I think they're winning.
Do we see Grimes at the Royal Rumble?
I hope so because he needs to be doing something. Jesus Christ.
I agree.
Did we see Dewdrop return at the Rumble?
Yes.
That's a good possibility.
That
and I
is
hope
a
maybe
very
it's
good
as
But do we
as
see
Nivens.
Dewdrop or do we see Viper Neville?
Piper Niven. All day.
Piper Niven. Dragunov is another one, but I think that he would need a run at NXT just so people can know who he is. And then you get him up on the main roster.
A good showing at the Rumble.
I mean, maybe. But you have him in NXT win the world title and then have him, hold that for a bit and then have him go after Gunther on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what if Dragunov it gets a top 5 and Gunther's the one to eliminate him?
I mean, that's a possibility, but it's still like, who was that guy? To a lot of them. Remember, there are a lot of casual fans who do not watch NXT at all, so they have no idea about it. So
I'm in and out with this one because it's
I love Wendy Chu. I think she's phenomenal. Electra Lopez, I think, still needs work, but this could be a good match for the both of them.
Okay, here's a question. What does Wendy need to go up to the main roster?
A better gimmick.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think as great as I love the gimmick, but that's not even a mid card gimmick. That is an NXT gimmick. That is not one that would even translate to the mid card. So she would need to step out of that gimmick somehow and show a different side of her before going up.
Maybe she could become the homecoming warrior.
Maybe.
From Laredo, Texas. I'll be inside of you, Texas. Me and you, all dirty like. You know.
I love when you talk dirty. Get your mad ass with this poo with me.
I'm gonna rub my sweet lips all over Texas's insides. Thank you. That's our song.
Texas, you better watch out. A whole lot of gingers coming at you quite soon.
Full force too.
Because there will be a case. There will probably be a case at the end of that. There'll probably be a case at the end of that.
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Ilya Dragunov again.
Dragunov versus Rollins.
Ooh. It'd be great. It would be great. But like I said, I think he kind of needs to have a run in NXT. Because again, even if nobody watches NXT, the casual fan doesn't watch it, if you bring him up to the main roster as NXT World Champion Dragunov versus Dragunov, it gives more legitimacy to him coming to the main roster.
Yeah. Now, with the current scenario, stuff like that, with WWE able to actually go, hey, this NXT stuff actually happened. Yes, Michael Cole can do like a little, this is what happened, and then they can show clips of the Dragunov Walter match, how brutal that was and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of storyline and some history there. But I do agree with you. He does need to have that NXT run. With or without the championship, I don't know. I
think he deserves the championship first off. But I think that might have been one of the many reasons why a lot of NXT call-ups didn't work. Is because you had to ignore what happened in NXT when Vince was in charge. So it's almost like, what was the point? You know what I mean? Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is one that's interesting to me. I think he's young
in main roster. I can see him and Walter having good matches. I can see him as an Intercontinental Champion.
I can see it, but at the same time,
inside Texas with me.
He is. Tommaso Ciampa comes back, him and Ciampa would be really good.
I can see. Well, I honestly, there's no word on Ciampa's injury and how long he'll be out. Tyler Bate, he's young enough that he doesn't necessarily need to go to the main roster just yet. And again, he should also win the championship in NXT. And
Lord Maddox, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. Tyler Bate should not join Imperium.
No, not at all.
No.
By the way, if WWE brings back Alexander Wolf to be part of Sanity, you have an in for Sanity versus Imperium already. Because don't forget that Alexander Wolf was part of Imperium as well.
Yep.
Yes. So you have a way to a faction war right there.
You guys think Eric is coming back for the Rumble?
Yeah.
Eric Young?
Probably.
Yes,
if not the Rumble, like we said, they could do a Sanity thing where they introduce Sanity the Monday Night Raw after Rumble.
I think that would be a lot better for the
You wouldn't put them on SmackDown because that's where Imperium is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, put them on SmackDown.
And what if they start doing more trios and then introduce their own trios type?
No.
I hope not. They don't need any more belts.
No. I think we're seeing the problem with the saturation of belts right now in AEW.
You have the Freebird rule in WWE, so it doesn't matter. Like you don't need it, a trios belt when you have the Freebird rule.
True.
And I just like
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the whole best of 7 with the Elite versus Lucha Brothers and Pac. That was a great set of matches, stuff like that. But in my opinion, WWE, as Vince said, Freebird rules. It works fine.
And honestly, you didn't need the best out of 7. We already knew the outcome.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. The thing is now what?
Yeah.
Exactly. Who else are you going to go and face again? Yeah.
House of Black's the only
way that ending makes sense, and again, this is where we talk about storytelling, is while Elite is celebrating, the lights go out, lights come back on. At the bottom of the ladder is House of Black. They dump the ladders and start beating the ever-loving crap out of the Elite. That didn't happen, so we just had the Elite winning. It's like, hey, we got suspended, but it didn't matter because we're EVPs, so we got our titles back.
Mm-hmm.
What would be nice is if, it goes black. Julia Hart pops up saying, I have a message for you, hands them a letter, bye, goes black again, and she's gone.
I don't think when you're ending a show that the letter gimmick works as well. That would have worked better maybe like the next Dynamite where they're out to celebrate that they've won, and she interrupts the celebration, but that didn't happen either.
They can always do a trio celebration at some point.
They would have needed to have done it the week after.
But yeah, I've seen them do celebrations.
Yeah, the week after they'd even come with the belts. Fuck the belts.
Yeah, that was a twisted take from Jax right there.
That was bullshit. If you're a fucking champion, carry your belt with you.
Yep.
Yes.
And don't, and Husky knows where this one's going, do not put it in a fucking book bag.
Well, in all fairness, the All-Atlantic Championship means absolutely nothing, so putting it in a backpack is okay.
Until it gets taken off of Orange Cassidy.
It's a waste of gold. Nobody cares about that title. It's just another ornament.
I think the principle behind it was good. The intentions was good. But as soon as it came off Pac, it was fucking done.
Yep.
It was done on Pac. He defended it once.
No, he defended it around the world.
Yeah.
And how much at AEW did they advertise that? Did they talk about it more than once?
It was on. Well,
they talked about it. I think
it was on Dark. Dark Elevation. He was defending that bitch.
So it didn't fucking happen. So it didn't fucking happen because Dark and Elevation don't fucking matter. People need to stop trying to defend storylines by using Dark and Elevation because those are bullshit shows that nobody gives a shit about.
What title is irrelevant to me is the TBS title. We haven't done jack with it since we gave it to Jade, which is the inaugural.
The only one that even has some relevancy is the world title right now. Even as great as the Acclaimed are, and they're phenomenal, the tag belts are getting lost in the sauce. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah,
they're built around
true.
mutual hatred between the groups, not over the belts. Every belt is getting lost in the sauce, and that's what happens when you have too many of them, and not good storytelling.
I do appreciate Darby Allin defending the title every Wednesday night right now.
Yeah,
but that also goes against everything AEW talked about. So again, they're just spitting in their own face.
Well,
they're
yes
pissing in the
no
wind
at the same time. Yes and no. Hold on. Because Cody, when the TNT title was debuted, Cody used it as a device to bring in people like Warhorse, people like Kingston. Like these people came in. The TNT title is used as it's a secondary belt, but it's more meant for an elevation. I think the only reason they had a ranking system was for the world title.
Except they used the ranking system back when the TNT title was still under certain people. They used it on everything else. A ranking system doesn't work just for one belt. They use it for everybody.
Yeah.
And they said that. And then they
I've
let it go.
never followed the ranking system. Like, I could give two shits about it. Like,
Neither is AEW.
I've never understood
Yeah.
it.
It got faulty after the second month.
honestly, it was a good idea. And if they would have actually done it and kept with it and
Brass
helped it with the
knuckles?
story and stuff like that, would have been wonderful and stuff like that. Could have led to some, great stories and stuff like that. Like I'm this guy. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I'm on the dead run the ring. What do I need to do to get a title shot? I got to work my way through all these people.
Lord Mannix, why did you say voice chat?
Did you read the message before it? You'll understand.
ABO is not better on titles. Is filter on EVPs? Oh, filler on EVPs and everyone else feeding them. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it's hypocrisy for me. People bitching about WWE just handing people title championships because they asked for it, and then that's all AEW does is people ask for title defenses and then get it. Like, and they're supposed to be. When I did so in 2019 at New York Comic Con, I got to interview a lot of AEW people as they were getting ready to push AEW Dynamite on TV. Talked to Jericho, Moxley, Nia Rose, Brandy Rhodes, Jungle Boy, and more. And they all had the same rhetoric they had to give out in this little spiel before we got to questions about how we're not like WWE. We're going to have a ranking system where wins and losses matter, da-da-da-da-da. And now that shit went out the window faster than a bird trying to escape from a fucking cage. It's just WWE Superstar Sundays.
Redeemed Hydrate.
It's the first of the month. Time to pay rent. What a perfect day.
What happened?
Says AJ Hoover redeemed Hydrate.
Oh, I unfortunately don't get those alerts because I don't have access to the dashboard right now. So sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
I gotta go get something to hydrate.
Hippity hoppity.
ADT systems now feature Google products like the Nest Cam with Floodlight, with intelligent alerts when a person or familiar face is detected. So you have a home with no worries. Brought to you by ADT.
Hey CoverGirl, let's be simply ageless with America's #1 anti-aging foundation and the triple action concealer to conceal, depuff, and care. And try Simply Ageless Lash Plumping Mascara. Simply Ageless from CoverGirl.
It's getting chilly in my studio.
TurboTax.
I might have to throw a jacket on here in a bit.
Do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for
We got a half hour left, so you survive.
I got a mini heater behind me.
I love the
Let's
cold.
definitely not.
Like, I fucking love it.
Nope.
You love what?
Nope.
What do you love, Jax?
I love the cold.
Oh, I do too. I love the cold, which is why I'm not really that bothered by it. But it is chilly in here. But that's how I prefer it.
I hate the cold.
Absolutely love
I moved out
it.
of the Midwest to get away from that shit.
No, I'm not trying to go and like live in snow. Don't get me there. No, fuck that.
Oh, look. The only time in my entire 40 years of existence that I felt like I was at home was when I lived in Seattle area. Loved it there so much. All 4 seasons. Yeah, we got snow, but it was only like 6 to 8 inches. It was never like ridiculous. It's great. Do I want to move to New York City? Yes. Do I know that this winters there can be brutal? Absolutely. But if I move to New York City, it's because I won the lottery and I can afford a townhouse that I can live in and hibernate for a winter and not have to go anywhere and make somebody DoorDash that shit to me. So
exactly.
There you go.
That's the plan.
Dude, I went to Nova Scotia in the summer. That was beautiful.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm going
like
to
totally
Texas in the winter.
kind of random. So last year, about 6 months ago, we had the Powerball at the highest number ever at like $2.06 billion, and somebody won it. They still haven't claimed it.
Whoa.
That one
you have
winning
a year?
ticket, you have 90 days, but I think they're extending it because of how much it is. But the person has still not claimed it. So that money is just sitting there. So I don't know what they do if it's never claimed.
Well, maybe they put it back in the pot.
Which right now it's already over 500 million. So they put it back in the pot. You have literally the biggest pot ever.
Shit, I'd buy a ticket for that.
Mm-hmm. Or
Yeah,
to quote RoboCop, I'd buy that for $1.
100%. 100%.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You play Dore and Leslie? I don't know if I can do this to Wendy.
And why is that?
Well, she's my friend.
Stop escape, Valentina. Dirty gets the job done, and no one is gonna do the job for you. So you can keep your friends, and I'll just keep winning.
With Grayson Waller's arrival, Braun and Grayson under the same roof, I can only imagine what's going to happen. And I was supposed to be joined by Stevie Turner, but she unfortunately had no show this interview.
My next tattoo idea.
Hi, Stevie. I thought you were going to be on the set for this interview.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I am on set.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I've never played D&D.
Anyway, I asked the chat.
Well, now's not a good time to get into D&D.
Send some questions in for me to answer. We got a super chat from NTD 1987. Hey Stevie, when can we expect you in the ring?
So here is the personification of the PWC in NXT.
Yes. I would like to
literally,
get an interview with
literally
her.
a streamer gimmick.
Any ideas, Stevie? I'm sorry, Mackenzie, but the super chats are coming in fast and furious here. This one's from Philly Kirsch. Kirsch asks, who are you most looking forward to facing? Great one, Kirsch. Obviously, the champion Roxanne. But I have a suspicion she won't have her title past Vengeance Day. See, Mackenzie? This was a much better way to do it. Next Tuesday, the humdrum world of NXT gets dragged kicking and screaming into the future by yours truly. Oh, I hear Grayson Waller's music. Mackenzie, see you next week.
Well, I hope she's a much better wrestler.
Then she is a fucking Valkyrie because that
Yeah,
just sucked.
That was a waste of time.
Like that was like worse than Dear Case.
Okay, so for that gimmick, you need to go watch like Valkyrie and like Pokimane and stuff like that. Watch how they do things on their streams and then mimic that.
Yeah.
Got another puffy thick jacket on.
It's not that cold.
It's not cold at all.
Exactly. He's got another vest underneath that shit. You can tell it's bulging out.
Yeah.
Lord Mannix, I haven't played Rifts. I would like to one day, but I just have not had access to it. However, I'm thinking about picking up the Pathfinder 2nd edition book here in the future.
Oh no, he's wearing the belt or a rip-off belt, anyways. So as Grayson Waller spews more crap, I'll go ahead and mention that this stream is brought to you by HelloFresh. If you're looking for good home-cooked meals but don't want to do all the work of going to the grocery store, cutting, dicing, mincing, getting your spices together, etc., 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 HelloFresh is there for you. Get your boxes pre-cut, pre-shipped to you, all ready to go with 15 minutes or less to cook them. And if you go over to twitch.tv/thegeeksandnoobs, and you click on that little image up in the right-hand corner that says HelloFresh, it'll send you right to the link. It'll put the promo code in for you. You get 21 free meals and free shipping. Your first box is just $36 for 8 meals. It's only $4.50 a meal. That's the way to go. It's cheaper than getting a combo meal at McDonald's, and you're going to help the channel out greatly. So go to HelloFresh.com, use the promo code you see on the screen, or click the link, and it'll get you there.
So I think it's time for everyone to get their phones out because I can smell that dog coming.
Yesterday I created a viral moment, and I think it's time for one more. Ain't no one stopping me, Bron. Let's do this. I don't care who it is. I'm running through everyone. Let's go, lad.
Damn, Braun shoving people through doors and shit.
Yeah.
Let's get the party started, bitch. What are we waiting on?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Strobe lights.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Oh. Yay. Yow. Wow. This is a Porygon effect, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Why?
So did they do anything with the NXT champion on this show? They're doing it right now.
Because they have a pay-per-view next Saturday. Battle of the shit talkers. Grayson Waller, The Miz, and LA Knight.
Oh, okay, it's wood.
Yeah.
They're not plastic.
Well, that panel was wood.
That panel.
Oh shit!
Gimmick panel was wood, but
I see the paint difference. It's like a cartoon.
I don't know if I don't. Okay, so Lauren Mannix thinks that Breaker feels irrelevant lately. Would you guys agree or disagree with that?
That's just hilarious. Just holy.
I don't think he's felt irrelevant. I think that maybe this feud isn't going the way they'd want it to go, but I don't think he's felt irrelevant.
I think it's time for him to move on.
I think so, but I don't think it happens till the Monday after Mania. Because I certainly don't see Waller being the one to take the title off of him.
Yeah.
So they need somebody else.
You sure?
Since JD, they haven't hyped the title enough.
Okay right now.
I don't know about that.
Well, you get Waller in for and let him go until the next pay-per-view, which is going to be at Mania, I guess. Like that Stand and Deliver, and then maybe if you can get somebody like Jinder up in that time, take it off him, and there you go.
I don't see Jinder being ready to be that, and he's also a heel, and it's heel versus heel. That's not going to happen. Also, I don't think you put the championship on Jinder. I understand that you did that with the tag titles with New Day, but I think that you need to keep it on somebody from NXT.
That's a good point.
Yeah, JD done it.
Yeah, JD would be good.
I could see if they do put it on Waller, that maybe Tyler Bate steps up and goes after it.
Yeah.
But I said, I don't see Waller taking it off of him.
Yeah.
Waller's gotten the upper hand way too much in this feud to win. He's almost always on top at the end of these little segments. So I just don't see it. Like it almost really hurts Braun if Grayson Waller does beat him.
You know what? I'm gonna say, because I've been on and off with the NXT since Braun came back, since Braun Breaker debuted. He's just mid to me. There's nothing really special about him besides him being a Steiner.
Okay, that's enough.
Well, then again, what made the Steiner special?
Great prices, happy pets. Chewy.
Math.
Yeah, you know what?
You fucking ass, and I give you an answer, sir. You will respect my answer, damn it.
I didn't say to respect it.
I will not have this back talk out of you. We have company.
I'm sorry, dear.
We have company.
I say, like, in all seriousness, I think that Braun Breaker has exactly the makings of a sports entertainer. He's actually pretty good on the mic. I think that with the right people as producers, he'll get enough bullet points to hit his promos. He has good matches. He's a WWE prototype. He's exactly what they want. I think he works.
I think if you put Kevin Owens with Braun Breaker just for lessons on how to cut promos and stuff like that, you will probably get the best promos you will ever get out of Braun Breaker.
Ah, I like that. I like that. Right? Yeah.
I'm into that.
There you
I'm
go.
into that.
Just for betting $5.
Because in my opinion, this is my opinion, Kevin Owens has that same style of not only his movements, his wrestling style, stuff like that, but the speech pattern and stuff like that is very similar to what Braun Breaker has. So let's give Braun
He's just
Breaker
got more vigor and more veracity behind what he says.
and more feeling.
Yes.
Like with Kevin Owens, when he says something, you know he means it because he puts his heart and soul into what he's talking about. Be it a "I'm going to make you angry" promo, be it I'm trying to tear your heartstrings promo, whatever it is, Kevin Owens can pull that off.
Yes.
I 100% agree with you because I'm going to admit this. I love Kevin Owens right now. When I first became a fan, I literally was like, "Who is this guy? What is going on?" He then cut a promo, and then cut a promo. And I'm like, I immediately like, I'm with him. I like this guy. Never mind. I don't remember what promo it was, but it was maybe halfway through when I started watching in 2016, and bam. And I picked it up right after the Royal Rumble. Like, I saw Backlash. It was my first pay-per-view I watched.
You need to watch some of the Kevin Steen Reign of Terror and Ring of Honor.
That's when I became a fan of the man.
That's some of his best work, in my opinion.
Any match versus El Generico and Kevin Steen, those are some awesome matches.
Ladder War is the best ladder match of all time.
Definitely an argument for that, for sure.
I think I know that bar is in Orlando. But at the same time, it looks like a generic bar.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like. I was trying to see if I recognized it.
It does, but it's probably some generic fucking bar.
It is because there's a bar like quarter of a mile from me that looks set up like that. Christmas lights in the back still up too.
Where you at?
I'm in Louisville.
Louisville.
I'm here in Kentucky.
Wait a minute.
How y'all doing? Yeah.
Who's gonna be the fourth tag team?
Riptide, trying to drown me. I love the theme song.
Well, who's gonna be that fourth mystery tag team in it for NXT's Tag Team Championship?
Main event tonight's gonna determine.
It's a women's tag team match tonight as a main event. So that's not gonna
next week. Then I don't fucking know.
Next weekend is the event.
You shot it.
Creed Brothers?
No, because they're locked in a feud already.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing the watch along for Vengeance Day?
Yes, we are. Well, it's on Saturday, so I don't know. Is anybody else doing it?
That's us. I mean, we can do one.
Yeah,
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be there if you want me to.
I'll tag along for it.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
I don't mind. I'll more than likely watch it anyway.
I'll give you. We'll see what's going on at that time.
Yeah.
So.
This is weird. I don't know what they're doing with Alba Fire right now. Like her challenging by herself for the tag title. I don't know.
Someone's gonna come out. Someone's gonna come out and help. I don't know who, but someone's gonna come out and help.
Well, they're doing this kind of weird, like she's losing her mind kind of thing. I don't know where it's going though. I just
maybe it's Nikki Cross.
They still have to do the damn women's like therapy session thing.
Yep.
Oh, so that's gonna close out the night, I guess.
Yeah, the women's world title summit.
No, this has got 20 minutes. So we give this match 10 minutes and give the
Well, no, they go to 10:08.
Yeah.
So they actually
It's
have 30
9:40.
minutes. They have 30 minutes.
Is this going until 10:30 or does it go until
10:08.
10:08.
10:08.
Oh, it says 10:08 tonight.
Okay.
So
Even in this moment, you gotta wonder the champions. Do they truly want to take on Alba Fire 2-on-1? They wouldn't be beating Alba Fire at their best. Who called this? I can't argue with you. You're right. It was the challenger. Exactly my point.
Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Alba Fire. And her opponents.
Still don't quite understand the name change, but she's great, and I like.
I don't think anyone understands the name change, to be quite honest.
But I'm looking forward to seeing her get a main roster call up too, because I think she's more than ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that the other day.
Absolutely.
Fire saying she's ready to go at it alone. You talk about Brooks Jensen going out and helping Kiana James, talking about Fallon Henley, getting them an opportunity down the line at the gold. Yes, indeed. And there's a lot of questions surrounding this match because it is 2-on-1.
Sol Ruka's gonna come out and join her. All right, I am down.
She had a good showing at the.
This I'm down for.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Someone to take the pinfall.
Yeah.
Well, I actually think Alba takes a pinfall now because it's part of her quote-unquote downfall and needing a friend. So I could actually see her now taking, like, now it makes even more sense for her to take the pinfall, but you're also right. It could be that Sol takes the pinfall and starts a feud with Alba Fire. You cost me the titles. I had it on my own.
That works.
Issues between James and Henley. I mean, how is Ruka and Fire going to work together? They got issues over the last month. Alba Fire is a loner, man. Since day one, Alba Fire has been here on a mission. That's to conquer this NXT division. Oh, wow. Speed on display. There's
Good Lord, Casey is fast as hell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Look, this was the first woman to ever win at American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that, but still.
Insane.
Like, she
Still
got
like
to
a
the
little
fourth
fucking
thing.
jackrabbit.
Also, I'm hoping that
I hope roster the matches. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I hope she's in the Rumble because she'll also do some really cool shit. She did it last year or the year before.
I want to see her and Alexa have a match.
to go over to her corner. And now Ruka takes it upon herself to tag into this match.
If, depending on what version of Alexa you get that night, it could be amazing.
I would just like regular Little Miss Bliss.
I don't think Alexa's ever had a bad match on her account. I think she works
I'm not going to
every
disagree with
night.
you on that.
Yeah.
I think Alexa is incredibly underrated. I think she is one of the best workers that they've had in the women's division. That was a beautiful split stunner. I think Sol Ruka has a bright future ahead of her. 'cause holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like her a lot.
I mean, she ditches that neon gimmick, that bright colored gear.
yeah.
I'm down for it.
That gear reminds me of the old Naomi Glow when she first started doing her glow gimmick.
Yes.
Can we stop pushing Lacey Evans? Yeah. Here's the thing.
Send her back down to NXT.
When she was the classy Southern Belle, it worked.
Yes.
It worked.
Yeah.
And then they did
Why
that
they ever
whole
went away
gimmick
from
of
that, I have no
her
idea.
getting pregnant by Ric Flair, and then everything went to hell.
Well, she was actually pregnant, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the
It was just the fact of the way that they went about writing her off TV is like, yeah, she's gonna get knocked up by Ric Flair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when everything went to hell.
she's actually
She
really
should've-
good. That's the sad part. She's really good.
She is. And the thing is, she should have stayed face when she came back this last time. If she would have stayed face, then because I could all the promos and stuff that she was doing and stuff like that is pointing her to be the military veteran face working to and stuff.
It's because everybody booed her when she first came out, so they made the quick decision to make her heel. The fact of the matter is, they shouldn't have done any of that stuff. Yeah, her story was heartbreaking. I get it. They should have just had her come back as the Southern Belle. That's all.
Yeah.
And now
Let the crowd let her come out. Let the crowd decide. Yes, Lord Mannix, they flipped her more than the Big Show lately. They could have let the crowd decide in that moment when she came out. They should tell her when she's in Gorilla, when you go out there, how the crowd reacts is whether you're face or heel. But that was still the Vince McMahon era, so they weren't going to do that. You could have let the crowd make the decision and then moved on from there. You could have put her against a nobody so it didn't matter whether she was heel or face. Just have her show up. Oh my God, it's Lacey Evans. She's back. Go from here. Because here's the thing. You could have also put her up against Sonya Deville or somebody like that because you could still do heel versus heel there. So if the crowd boos her, she could just work as a heel and it would be fine.
Right. Yeah.
But no, they had to do the heartwarming story because you're trying to force the face gimmick down there. Again, I know it's a true story. I know it's heartbreaking, and I feel for her. But don't do that shit. Especially when the last memory you have of her is getting knocked up by fucking Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And now she's a student of Sergeant Slaughter with the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah, what's that all about? Because by the way,
military?
just so everybody knows, Sergeant Slaughter never served a single day in the service. He's not a veteran. Even though he is a G.I. Joe, he's not a veteran.
What is with this tagging through the middle rope?
I don't know. I don't like that. They've started allowing that over the last few years, even in men's tags, and I'm like, don't fucking do that. Oh, that was a cool move.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Ooh. That was good. Damn.
That's not a legal tag. She let go of the tag rope.
This ref's an idiot. He hasn't moved, and he's letting every tag her in the dick. Might as fucking well. Jesus Christ. And y'all want to know what causes my Twisted Tea rants. It's being stoned and watching this. I love this shit, but it annoys the hell out of me.
In all fairness, I will say this ref looks like a new ref, and I think he might be like a trial match, or not even a trial match, but just like one of his first TV matches. But I don't recognize him from anywhere before.
Well, he ain't fucking good.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Ouch.
Fuck no. So close.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Ooh.
So, look.
Oh.
Sol Ruka is
Did she
too tall.
land on her fucking head?
Yes, Sol Ruka is too tall to take that move from them. If you're that small, you should not be doing moves like that. Holy fuck.
Kind of scared me.
God. God, that did not look pretty.
That was scary.
She's immediately going to the back of her neck.
made the tags, who is a surprise in this matchup to all of us. Bam, even her partner.
I missed it. What happened?
They might show it here. They might show it here. Watch the replay. They might show it here in a second.
Yeah, it was right after this.
No, it was before this. They didn't show it. I don't even know what the move is called, but like,
she almost landed on her. She landed.
oh
on
my
her
god,
head.
she did this weird. It was this weird like Code Red style move or something. I don't know what it was.
Here it is.
It was like a hurricanrana.
It was weird. I don't get it. I don't know what the move was exactly, but he landed right on her head. Ugh.
Husky, my man.
Yes.
You want to know something cool as shit?
What's up, dude?
Cool.
Well done. I thought about it.
Jay is sending us stickers for the Wrecking Crew to Texas.
Oh, let's go.
He's only sending like 20.
Are they what, like our logo?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know. He hit John up, and I guess he's gonna send it to John. He's overnighting them to John's house or priority in it, so it's there by Saturday.
Oh hell yeah.
That's awesome.
If we would have known about this trip not so late notice, we could have got full on. Well, his wife could have made like a couple dozens of each show.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I will be right back.
We could have also made it sure that like the Twitch logo or the Twitch address was on them, so people would know where to tune in at and stuff. And I think what we're gonna have to do is on those stickers is get a Sharpie. Lord Manic says go slap them on every drive-through this weekend. We're gonna need to like.
There's gonna be a Wrecking Crew sticker in Texas.
We're gonna need to like write the Twitch address on the back, and when you hand them out. I am hearing somebody's TV in the background. Might be Canada's. It might be when he put his headset down that he put it near the TV.
Yeah, mute him.
He's coming back now.
Did he just say protect your neck?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang!
Do we see Dijak the Rumble?
That'd be cool.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't. There's some people yes, some people no.
They say it's the Wrecking fucking Crew.
Oh, it's the
ECW style.
Yes.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And then he sent me a picture of a butcher knife that had Pennywise on it, which I thought was pretty fucking weird, but cool at the same time.
That's awesome.
Oh, don't worry. Everybody floats here.
So Nikita Lyons was attacked?
And everyone's
Nikita?
walking
Not
away.
Nikita. Not Nikita.
She's not the best actor at selling them.
Are we getting a Tanya Harding thing? Is it Tanya Harding? Why me?
There's 1,000 people walking in the parking lot. No one saw what happened.
I think that's
Are we doing one of those security cams? Who knocked her out things again?
Well, they have an anonymous person who's been like on NXT right now that's been doing that kind of stuff. So maybe.
That's what they have.
And they've been targeting her for the last at least 4 weeks.
Where's Zoe Starks?
I think there's been a murder. I have been kind of a deathmatch.
Pretty sure it's gonna be Zoe Starks.
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I mean, the cast of this show, Poker Face, looks amazing. That could be a very good show.
Starbucks coffee should be too. Whether you like your coffee
Could be.
deliciously smooth.
Going to be a very good show.
Well, considering it's by the writer creator of Knives Out, I'm all for
Yeah,
it.
that should be pretty solid then.
He's cleaning the trash cans.
Knives Out movies are phenomenal.
I have not seen either of them.
I will forgive you with that because they're kind of hard to find, but they're really good. One's on Netflix.
I will admit this.
Do you have
I'm a Star
Netflix?
Wars fan,
Okay.
and I have truly not forgiven him for The Last Jedi. But I feel that maybe he has redeemed himself here. So
Jaxpo, hit up Lord Mannix when we're done.
Okay.
if they put it on Netflix, then yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. If I'm awake by the time we're done, I'm sitting
Yeah.
here like I fucked up and took a melatonin an hour ago.
Oh shit.
We got 12 minutes, man. 12 minutes.
Oh no,
You
I'm
got
waiting
this.
12 minutes.
The thing is, a lot of people have said that if Ryan Johnson had had the last Star Wars film instead of it going back to what's his face, it would have been better based off what we got out of Glass Onion. You can go on Netflix and watch Glass Onion. It's on there now, and you don't need to watch them in order. They all stand on their own. You don't need to watch the first one to watch the second one. But
Yeah, my wife
actually-
watched Glass Onion and she really liked it.
I actually liked all three of the Star Wars sequels, but I'm in a minority with that.
I didn't mind them because I'm a Star Wars fan. I watched them with open mind.
I
Really give a
couldn't.
shit.
I'm a Luke Skywalker person, and I could not take what he did and all that. It felt very out of character for me, and it still does. But the first one of the sequel, and then the last one of the sequel, first one great, last one not bad.
I'll tell you, with the last one, it was cool because it was like, well, looking back at it now, Palpatine's been in charge this whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Through all
Through
nine
everything.
movies, some way, somehow, Palpatine's been running the gauntlet.
But here's the thing you got to remember about Luke Skywalker too. He is his father's son. So it was actually very in character for him to act the way he acted. Because he was trying so hard not to be his father's son. And he went the other way with it. And he ended up, like exiling himself, etc., etc., etc. And everything he did, it's very much like something Anakin would have done. So it doesn't shock me at all.
Have you been watching Night Court?
No, I need to watch it. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
It's good. It's actually really good.
I downloaded that 90s show on Netflix to watch on the plane.
That was great. I've watched it all already. That is phenomenal.
And even though that video was taken completely out of context, I know that you still don't trust me.
Where the fuck did you go?
Tommy coming back in with 100 biddies out of nowhere. Thank you, Tommy.
Tommy.
That was a big Tommy.
Mannix, I'll be honest, I might hit you up in the morning.
Yeah, if I travel anywhere, I'm gonna have to download Bluey.
Because I got to talk to Superbeard after this for a little bit, and he's long-winded.
I am. I'm very long-winded. That's why
I'll
I
hit you up in
host,
the
I host
morning
multiple
before I leave,
podcasts.
'cause I got a half a day to kill here.
They honestly thought that the size of the
Dude!
All right, so the fourth tag team is Chase U.
Before the commercial break, we found out moments ago that Nikita Lyons has been taken to a local medical facility. We also found out that a week from Saturday, Fallon Henley, Kiana James will team one more time, and they'll take on Shannon Carter for the NXT Women's Tag Team.
Last time that I romance us,
February the 4th,
trying to jump.
Well, let's talk about what we just heard. The final spot of Vengeance say up for grabs as these three teams look for their golden ticket to Charlotte.
Oh, they have to win a match to get the fourth spot. Okay.
And earn their way into the fatal four-way match for the NXT Tag Team titles at Vengeance Day. We find out next week.
Okay.
You've been looking forward to this match as well.
My money's on Dyad.
I actually think it might be Miles Blade and Eldris, because you've already got two heel teams in the match.
I've actually listened to Hardy a little bit. He's got some pretty good songs. I had to thank the WWE for discovering him, like letting me discover him. I didn't know who the fuck he was beforehand. But he's got a couple good songs to do, yeah. Especially club-wise, Tommy.
Are you ready to get this championship summit?
Give me the rush.
We have the challengers. So now let me introduce the champion. She is the NXT Women's Champion.
Why are you letting Booger do this?
Well, he butchered her last name, and it's Perez. How do you butcher Perez?
It's Booker T.
He trained her too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be suing NXT for gimmick infringement.
Isn't
they have
that
taken my
also
green
like
and purple
his
look.
trainee?
Yes, it is.
So
they have taken
again,
the green and
how
purple
do
look
you
of the
butcher
Geeks and
that?
Noobs.
How do you flub that?
He tried really hard to say it like with a Spanish kind of accent, and it didn't work.
Yes, and yes, no, you will not be suing for gimmick infringement.
They stole my purple. They stole my purple and green look.
Oh,
I know. I know.
I'm sure JC would love to start. I'm sure she's sitting on some witty pun that she's just dying to use. So go on, JC, go and tell everyone how great you are. Go.
Oh, everybody already knows that. These people have watched me carry your ass for the last year and a half. That kick last week, that was an accident. But now...
Are they breaking up Toxic Attraction?
I know they're not. I think what it is, it's all a ruse going into the match.
and that's when Chelsea Green debuts for NXT as the new leader of Toxic Attraction.
It feels a little bit longer. I think it does. It hasn't flowed very well, but it's the same length as always. They go to 10:08 every week.
They got 6 minutes left.
Confidence that you have. See, when the camera's on, JC Jane can conquer it all. She's a rock star. She's got the resume. But what everyone doesn't know is that behind those curtains, you are the most insecure person that I have ever met.
Shaking. Wait, when she did that, you see her shaking. But I understand that, man. You got to be some kind of nerves going through it all the time.
She has to puke in a bucket in the back. There's actually one with her name on it right next to her. Okay.
If one of these three do win, I'm going for Gigi. I think she'll do better.
Nothing you say is true because you're nothing more than a pathological
Ooh.
liar.
Pathological liar, JC? Who's gonna hold your hair back when you're puking your guts up?
I mean, it would be funny.
Because I'm too busy holding this NXT Women's title.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack, quack. Whoa, Roxanne. Whoa, ladies, calm down, Roxanne.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I let him say shucky ducky quack quack.
Yeah.
Please retire, book. Retire.
Just put him in the Hall of Fame.
He already is.
He himself? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Just let him go. Let him do his podcast.
You made my life a living hell. So yeah, I'm glad you two are feeling the same way you made made every single woman feel. Karma is a toxic bitch.
Not to mention, you made my life a living hell. So yeah, I'm glad we won this.
I mean, I thought it was gonna be a handicap match at Vengeance Day, but looks
And
like
her
it's
name
gonna
is
be a
Chelsea
real
Green.
triple threat. And yeah, well, the odds are still against me, but I am going to walk into Vengeance Day and walk out.
The crowd chanting Chelsea Green.
No, they're chanting "toxic bitch."
Oh, were they?
Toxic bitch.
Yeah.
Toxic bitch.
Guess what? At Vengeance Day, you will make history. You will become the strongest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time. But the funny thing is, I don't even have to beat you. I can pin you.
And I can beat you. And if history says anything, that's not very hard to do. I'd like to amend that saying that there's toxic attraction and everybody else. Something more like there's
Oh, that was a low blow.
That was a good one, though.
Of course, you're still holding on to toxic attraction because it's the only thing that ever made your ass relevant. And just like you were the third wheel in that group, you're gonna be the third wheel in this match. So I'm tired of it.
I got a couple more questions, guys. I got a couple more questions.
Because that's the only thing that ever made your ass relevant. Just like you were a third wheel in that group, you're gonna be the third wheel in this match. So I'm
Told you.
Damn. Third wheel in the match. I like that, though. That's a good one.
This is part of a toxic plan.
Called it.
By the way, my original flight, Jax, I just got an update. The one I was going to take Friday to Sunday instead of Thursday to Monday. It's up to $166.
Shit.
I'm glad I'm not taking that one anymore.
I wonder why.
It's funny to me that the price is going up when they can't fill seats, though.
Yeah.
Told you.
You got fucked.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the NXT watch along. Thank you guys very much. As I like to say.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
That's going to do it for today's show. Thank you for coming along with Wrestling with Toxicity and the NXT Watch Along. I am Super Beard Vince Hoover, joined as always by Super Bro Jason Hoover, the Ginger Ninja Jaxbo, Husky Rhodes joined us today, as well as Canna, newest member of the PWC. So make sure you check them out all on their respective shows right here on twitch.tv/the Panda Wrestling Company. Also, make sure you follow our sites, twitch.tv/the Geeks and Noobs, as well as youtube.com / the TGN Networks, not the TGN Networks. So go check all those out. You can find us all on TikTok, Instagram, all the other fun places. Check all that out, and we will see you guys next week.
We have to wait.